Good evening, guys, girls. Rob with Tim, with Harris. Yes, Harris is back. He is here. He is there. No milk carton needed. We can find his ass tonight. He's right there. And also Bob Bryant's with us as well. If you're joining the channel here, you're getting with us here for the first time. Last week's college picks, Travis, who we're hoping is going to be here in a little bit, went 16-20. Tim went 15-21. Bob went 18-18 college, and yours truly, Rob, 14-22. Tim, pro picks 12-18. Bob 12-18. Travis 17-13. Dwayne 16-14, and Rob 13-17.
Wow, these are both spread and over under, by the way.
Spread and over under. You got it. Sunday, I said they had to get rid of Scott Frost, and I got it on the wire that 12 noon that he was heading into the offices of Trev Alberts. By 1 p.m., he had gotten fired. They gave him $15 million, hit the bricks, and don't look back, boys and girls. So if they're willing to pay him $15 million to get the hell out, what are they willing to pay to get somebody in here? Here comes Dwayne right now. All right. Well, welcome. Dwayne timed that perfectly. How you doing, my friend? Good deal. Give me a thumbs up, guys, or a thumbs down to this statement. After 2 weeks, even though Notre Dame started the season at number 7, after 2 weeks, they're out of the top 25 deservingly. Do we agree with that? Or do we think they should be still – give us a thumbs down if you think they should be in the top 25. I think after a Marshall defeat where Marshall soundly had them at the end, I don't think they deserve to be there. Tim?
Oh, I agree. I mean, that close loss, so I say, okay, fine. Then you lay an egg to Marshall.
Harris?
At home, I think.
Right now, Notre Dame can't beat their way out of one paper bag.
Bob? What do you think, Bob? What do you think about
They belong where they're at.
They belong where they're at. Dwayne?
No, they shouldn't.
All right. We have got a bunch of college games tonight, and we also have 3 of them that we're going to have to do some work with. So we will do some work with it when it gets to be that time. We will start with Tim tonight. Number 1 in the country, new number 1 in the country, Georgia. They're heading to South Carolina. The Gamecocks are at home this week. Georgia, a 24.5-point favorite. The over-under is 52. Tim, who do you like?
Well, Georgia kind of – you beat somebody 38-0. It's not exactly laying an egg, but, you know, everybody thought they put 60 on Samford. But I think they should 24.5.
24 and a hook.
Boy. Part of me thinks that, you know what? I think they can beat South Carolina by 4 touchdowns. Give me Georgia and then give me the over.
Tim goes Georgia and the over. Harris, 24.5, Georgia at South Carolina.
Georgia will make an impact game out of this. They feel they should have been number 1 start season. They're going to prove it this week. They're going to blow them out, and they're probably going to cover the total themselves. Over.
Bob. Georgia, 24.5
Georgia
favorite.
and over.
All right, Bob says Georgia and the over. Dwayne.
Georgia and under.
All right, Dwayne says Georgia and under. You know what, guys? 33-3 last week is what they won, and they were at home. They're in South Carolina. I think South Carolina's give them a game for a half. South Carolina's not winning this game, folks. Don't worry about that. I think they're going to cover, though. 24.5. And I'm not sure South Carolina's going to score many points on them at all. 52, I'll go under that total myself. Harris, we got the University of Connecticut, possibly the worst football team of all times. High school teams have wanted to play them and got turned down in the past. They're going to Michigan, the big joint, 105,000 strong. Michigan, 47-point favorites. 60 is your over-under. Who you like, my friend?
I'll take Michigan, but I'm going to go with the under.
Michigan, so they're going to win by 47, but they're not going to score 60
They're not
total
going to
for
score
both teams.
60 now.
Both teams together. Okay.
Yep.
So we got Harris there. Hold on just for a second here. Whoa, boys and girls. Hold on, Bob, just for a second, cuz we do have one more.
Hey!
Yeah, Keith's joined us. All right.
Yes.
Well, if we get three more, we have the Brady bunch. I just don't want to be the middle square. Alice in the middle, right? I don't want to be Alice in the middle. Whoever's Alice in the middle, we're going to pick at you. All right, Bob. First, Keith, you going to make picks, my friend?
NFL. I'm not
going
to.
Okay, just NFL. Okay.
Yeah.
Bob, Michigan, 47-point favorite, 60 total. Who you like, Bob? Michigan. Harris, did you go under?
Yes.
Okay. Bob goes
Michigan and under.
Under. All right. Dwayne, how you like it, my friend?
Make it three of us.
All right.
My phone go.
Dwayne says Michigan and under. Michigan, somebody's got a feedback. I don't know. It must be a television.
That's my phone. I had you on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got the TV on too. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Let me turn it down.
Michigan's for real, guys. They may not be as good as they were last year, but I'm telling you, I think most college programs are going to beat Utah by 40 points. I mean, UConn by 40. Michigan can beat them by 47. And, in fact, I think they may score over 60 themselves. I will take Michigan and the over. Tim.
Most people except for Utah State can beat UConn.
I'm just curious. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but who all watched the Texas-Alabama game?
I did watch it.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of it.
I think Texas would have won if their starting quarterback had stayed in that game because
They would have had a legit chance.
he was doing really well, and then he gets hurt.
Yeah, they would have had a legit chance. You're right. They would have had a legit chance.
Well, they almost won anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So my problem is that I have to check I know the first game the UConn running back went really well against Utah State.
Yeah.
I don't know how well he did the second game, but my problem is that this is the game that they're starting the other quarterback, right? For Michigan, they decided to start.
They alternate.
Yeah.
But they didn't say they're going to play him the whole game. They didn't. They promised whoever's hot, they're going to play. So
that's an awfully big number. I'll take UConn, but I'll take the Jeez.
So you're going to take UConn into 47 points.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And then give me the under then.
All right. Tim takes UConn and the under. We're going to Bob.
Same spot.
Bob, Oklahoma, 13.5-point favorites to Scott Frostless. Nebraska Cornhuskers. They will have an interim coach. Nebraska will. Oklahoma, 13.5-point favorites at Nebraska.
Okay, that's going the wrong way with it.
Who you like here, Bob?
Wonder if Bob's internet cut out.
Nebraska and the under.
All right, so Bob takes Nebraska, and he's going to go the under there. Dwayne.
What's the spread again?
Nebraska and under.
All right, we got you, Bob. Oklahoma, 13.5-point favorites at Nebraska.
We'll go with Oklahoma and under.
And under, yep, I got you. Look, you cannot lose your coach. I don't care if it's week 2, week 5, week 8, week 11, and expect somebody to come in there and heal all the wounds. It's not going to happen. I don't think Oklahoma's as good as people think they are, but I know Nebraska's not as good as we thought maybe at the beginning of the season. I thought maybe they'd win 7 games. They're going to lose 7 games, and this is going to be the third one right here. I'm taking Oklahoma, but I am going under. I don't think they can score 65 themselves. Tim.
Well, there's always the bump that you get with an interim coach because now it's on the players. So I'll take Nebraska to be the cover machine that they are. I don't think they'll win.
All right.
And what's the total?
65.
Oh yeah, under.
Under. All right. Harris.
Let's go. We're going to go to the under.
All right.
Take Oklahoma.
All right. Harris goes Oklahoma and the under. We go to Dwayne. It is Dwayne's turn. Texas State, the proverbial big-time power down south. They're going to Baylor. Baylor's a 31-point favorite. 53 is a total. Dwayne, Texas State at Baylor, 31.
We'll go Baylor and under.
Baylor and under. Dwayne says Baylor and under. Baylor, I don't think can put 53 on the board. They can put 46, 47, maybe even 50. I don't think they're going to put over 53. I like Baylor to cover easily 31 points. I'm going under as well. Tim.
Yeah, make it thrice for that. Baylor in the under.
All right. Harris.
Baylor and under.
All right. Bob. $31-point favorites, Bob. Who you
Baylor
like
and
here?
under.
Baylor and under. All right. It's coming to me now. BYU is traveling to Oregon.
Baylor and under.
Yeah, we got you, bud. We got you. Bob's internet is cutting in and out on him, it looks like, tonight. It's been
Baylor and under.
Got it.
We got you, Bob.
We got you. Yeah, his internet's cutting in and out, but we got Bob and Baylor and under 3 times, so he really loved this game this week. We're picking at you. I'm just picking at you, Bob. We got BYU going to Oregon. Oregon is a 4-point favorite at home, 57.5 points. I don't understand the line. I do not understand the line. I've seen Oregon play. I am not impressed by them. Oregon, I really thought had a chance to win this Pac-12. They're not winning it. Not against USC. When they play USC, they're going to know who's the daddy. I'm taking BYU. I think straight up they will win. I'm going over the total. Tim.
Yeah, I agree. BYU in the over.
All right. Over there. Okay, Harris.
BYU in the under.
BYU in the under. Bob.
Hi, Philip.
What's going on, Philip? Bob, BYU, Oregon is a 4-point favorite at home.
Rob, I'll be right back.
All right, you take your time, Harris. We got you, bud. I thought he had something going on there. Who do you like, Bob? BYU at Oregon. Oregon 4-point favorite.
BYU and over.
BYU and over for Bob.
We got you.
And Dwayne.
What's the over again?
57.5.
We'll go BYU and under.
All right. Dwayne says he's going the under. All right, we're going to Tim. If we have to skip Harris,
BYU and over.
we got you, Bob. Bob is cutting out on us. That's what's happening there.
Yeah.
Tim. Ole Miss, 14.5-point favorites going to Georgia Tech this week. 61.5 is the total. Ole Miss, Georgia Tech, 14 and a hook. Tim.
Yeah, I like Ole Miss in that game. Georgia Tech really didn't do anything week 1, but that total seems really high. So I'll go the under.
And you're taking
Ole Miss.
All right. Tim says he thinks it's a little high, so he'll go with the under. Bob. Ole Miss, 14.5-point favorites at Georgia Tech. Total 61.5. You with us, Bob? I think Bob keeps breaking out on us here. I think he keeps losing internet connection.
Georgia Tech and under.
Georgia taking under? We got you, bud. We got you. Dwayne.
Ole Miss and under.
Ole Miss and under, says Dwayne.
Georgia Tech,
We got you, Bob.
Georgia
We
Tech
got
and
you,
under.
Bob. Got you, bud. Got you, Bob. Harris. Ole Miss 14.5-point favorites at Georgia Tech.
At Georgia Tech,
14.5.
Georgia Tech in the over.
All right. So Harris goes Georgia Tech and the over. Ole Miss, I think Ole Miss is maybe fixing up their line, especially their offensive line. They had a little bit of problem with them early. I'm going with Ole Miss. I think they'll go under 61.5 was the total. So that's the way we'll play that one. Let's see. Tim, Harris, Bob, Dwayne, me. Tim, this will go to Harris. Penn State, a 3-point favorite going to University of Harris. Auburn, guys, Auburn. Penn State, 3-point favorites going to Auburn. Go for it, Harris.
Well, you know I'm going Penn State.
Okay.
What was the total?
49.
Oh, that's going to go over easy.
All right. Bob.
You know, Auburn almost beat Alabama Saturday because that was the name of the Texas kicker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I saw that. Bob, Penn State -3 at Auburn. Let's see if
Auburn
Bob
and over.
Auburn and over, says Bob. Dwayne.
Auburn and over.
Auburn and over.
All right. We got you, Bob.
This is the picture I sent you earlier today, Rob.
Oh, okay. On the side of the van.
Can you believe that guy had enough nerve to pull up next to me at a red light?
You know, one of these years, Harris will be picking Auburn to go to the Final Four in basketball.
Or win the
I picked
national
them to win
championship.
last year in basketball. They were my champion.
That's who he picked. That's who he picked last year. Yeah.
That's why I said it.
Auburn. I'm taking Auburn this week. I'm going under. I'm not sold on Penn State yet. I'm just not. Tim.
At Auburn,
It's at Auburn.
which is why they're getting why it's
Penn State's only getting 3 instead of 6. Yeah.
right. Give me Auburn in the under.
All righty.
I got to start watching my college football. And I will this week.
All
now
right.
that Ohio
Bob,
State's
we
on at 7 o'clock.
Bob, we're going to start with you this time. Louisiana Monroe heading to Alabama. Alabama is a 49.5-point favorite. 60.5 is the total. Is all it is. Who you like, Bob? Louisiana Monroe at Alabama. Alabama 49.5-point favorites.
Give me Alabama, but under.
All right. Dwayne.
They're bad luck of them playing a bad game. I'll go Alabama and over.
Alabama
Look for them to come
under.
out and kill.
All right.
Next one will be looking for blood.
You going over, Dwayne?
Yeah.
All right. I think Saban is going to line up the troops and say, okay, what have we got to do this week? We got to score 50 points to keep the alumni happy. We just cannot allow any points across the other way. I predict 55-0, and Alabama wins under I'll go 49 points at 49 and a half. They're going to cover it, but they're going to stay under the total. Tim.
The total is under 56, correct?
60 and a half.
Oh, no way. They'll win like 56-0, but I don't see where Monroe scores in this game.
All right. So you're going Bama and under.
Bama and under.
Harris.
I'm going to go Bama in the over. We all know Saban plays the line. She don't play the team.
You're right. That's it.
I'm going to play the over.
All righty. Dwayne. Liberty University without Malik Willis this year. Oh, we got one more coming. Boy, oh, boy. We're working on the Brady Bunch here. Hell yeah. Michael Peterson. All right. Let's give him a hand. Michael.
How you feeling, Mike?
All right. How you doing, my friend? How you coming along, Mike?
You're muted. There you are.
Now he's muted again. Now he's not. Now he can talk to us. Talk to us, Mike.
I wonder if his computer mic is muted.
Yeah, your computer mic is muted. You got to go behind. You see, Mike. Listen to
Talk to somebody.
Mike. Go to settings. Hit the button.
We can't hear Michael.
Oh, he can hear. No, we can't hear Michael, but he can hear us. He's looking at me like I'm crazy over here.
Well,
So
you
am
are.
I.
Yeah, I am crazy, but shit, we can't admit that to all the motherfuckers that's in here. All you sorry bastards in here don't admit to that shit.
You know,
Oh, yeah, I want to thank y'all catching.
you and Harris, that's two people I always look at like they're crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not crazy. I'm fucking nuts.
I want to thank y'all catching for bruh.
Bruh.
She knows I say it all the time. So she's like, I'm getting you that damn shirt. So I want to thank y'all catching for that bruh shirt. So y'all catching. That's
I'm surprised WWE hasn't gone after that for
It's
one of
another
their wrestlers.
it's another YouTube channel, bruh. So all right, Michael, we go get you on here as soon as we can, bruh.
Maybe you can sign language to us or something.
Hurry the H up.
I only know one word
We
in sign
won't-
language, and I don't think it's
We
accurate.
are ready,
That one
we're ready to eat. Well, I guess crust, because it ain't much pizza left. We're ready to eat crust. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
There you
All
go.
right.
Hank.
Okay.
One again.
Hi, Michael.
Good to see you, Michael.
It was good to see you, though.
Try to get back in here if you can. We're working. And I want to see Travis, too, before it's over with. All right, let's see. Whose turn was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So it's Dwayne's turn. Liberty University, without Malik Willis, heading to Wake Forest. Wake Forest just cleared their quarterback last week. Played well. Wake Forest, a 16.5-point favorite. How about an over-under of 62.5? How about that? Dwayne.
Wake and under.
Wake and under, says Dwayne. Yeah. This is not the same Liberty team that was there last year. They got BYU coming to town. They got Virginia Tech coming to town. They're not going to beat either one of them. I'm sorry. They're 2-0. They beat UAB. And one team, UAB, I think it took them 4 overtimes. Wake Forest is just too good. Wake Forest is not going to score 62, though.
Oh,
And a half.
yeah, Vandy. They beat Vandy by 20.
Wake Forest did. Yeah, and this team is not as good as Vanderbilt. They're just not. 16.5. I'll take Wake. I'll go with the under. Tim.
Give me Wake in the over. I think Liberty will score at least a little bit in this game.
All right, so you're going to go over 62.5. Harris.
I'm going to take Wake in the under.
All right. And Bob, did Bob leave
Bob
us?
has left the
Bob
building.
left us, yeah.
Bob
Hey,
left the
Michael
building.
Peterson stole him.
Yeah, that's why
and
Michael
Mike
was
was
here to get Bob.
Yeah, Mike came and stole him. Huh?
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways we could go with that, but I'm not
Yeah.
even thinking
All right,
about
that's
doing
why I
that
stopped where I
bullshit.
did.
Yeah,
Stopped where I
I'm
did
laying
for a
the-
reason.
I'm going to lay down to bruh right here. Go to the next pick. We got Toledo going to Ohio State. Ohio State is a 31-point favorite. Over under 61. Ohio State's going to kill them. I don't think they're going to score 61 themselves. Ohio State, I go under. Tim.
The problem is Ohio State's 0-2 against the spread. Granted, that was a high spread against Arkansas State.
31 this week.
Is it one? Can I go once bitten, thrice shy?
Toledo's 2-0. Who'd they beat?
Yeah, well, they Ohio State beat Notre Dame and Arkansas State, but they lost.
Yeah.
They didn't cover the spread.
But Toledo's 2-0.
Toledo's 2-0 too.
Oh, Toledo's 2-0 as well.
Yeah. Toledo beat Toledo State and Toledo East West.
No.
And Georgia Southern.
Oh, by the way, I have an apology to make after we're done with this.
They beat Western Toledo and Eastern Toledo.
All right, I'll get my pick. I think Ohio State will actually cover this week, but give me the under. Oh, and one other thing before you move on. I think the week 0 pick, I said that Ball State was in Terre Haute, Indiana. That is incorrect. Indiana State is in Terre Haute, Indiana. Ball State is in Muncie, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Since Michael isn't here, Toledo has outscored their opponents 92-10. LIU
Good on fourth down conversions.
37-0.
And they're 3 on 3.
UMass,
3 of 3 on fourth down conversions.
But third down
and the
conversions are
problem
terrible.
They play the final school in deaf school. So
Yeah. And when they play into the sun, they have outscored their opponents by 15 points.
And they have to play on an 80-yard field.
Unless they're going into the wind.
Yeah, like we are giving you hell tonight, bro. We would not have said nothing about you. You not showed up. But once you showed up and blowed with the wind there, and you took our friend with us. Okay, now, yeah, we got to find him now.
He came in like a hurricane and we lost one.
Harris, Ohio State, 31-point favorites here.
Ohio State this week will set the tone for the rest of their season. So they go in there. The Big Ten schedule start next week. Ohio State in the over.
All right, Dwayne.
Ohio and the under. The Ohio State.
And
Okay, you don't have to mention the. I won't.
did you say under? Did you say under?
Under, yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. All right. Tim, Texas Tech, going to North Carolina State. North Carolina State is only a 9.5-point favorite here, 55.5. Tim.
Oh, I think though the wild thing this will go over because North Carolina can score with people.
NC State, not
NC
you.
State, yeah. Oof. What's the total again?
55.5 at NC State, at Raleigh, and 9.5-point favorites against Texas. Texas Tech.
Yeah, give me the Wolfpack in the over.
Tim says the Wolfpack and the over. Harris.
I'm going to take Texas Tech in the under.
All right.
Texas Tech beat the 25th ranked Houston Cougars.
Yeah.
Harris stole my thunder.
Dwayne.
Like I said, Harris stole my thunder. We'll go with Texas Tech in the under.
All right. I think NC State's improved, and in fact, some people have them winning the ACC if they can beat Clemson. I'm going to NC State and over. I think this is going to be a real high-scoring game. We'll see what happens. All righty, Harris, Akron, or Acorn.
Acorn.
Akron's going to Tennessee. Tennessee is a 47.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
67 over under. Go for it, Harris.
I don't think Tennessee can score 47.
They did week 1 against Ball State.
Yeah.
Yeah, but keep us in mind, though. Every team improves the most from week 1 to week 2.
Yep.
Okay? So Akron's had a couple weeks to adjust here. I'm going to take Akron and the under.
All right. Dwayne.
Rocky Top in the under.
Dwayne says Tennessee in the under. I'm with Harris here. I'm not sure Tennessee is capable of putting 48 on the board. If it can't, it's going to go under. I'll take Akron. I'll take the under. Tim.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that's a little too much for points for Tennessee. Give me Akron and
67.
A lot of points.
No, Akron did allow 52 points to Michigan.
48-14 would that put it 62.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I guess we'll go over.
All right. There's
All
Bob
right.
back. You're going to
Michael,
go
let
over,
him go.
right? All right, Bob.
Sorry about that. My
Uh,
my internet's acting up tonight.
We got you. All right, we go get you right now. Akron at Tennessee. Tennessee's a 47 and a half point favorite. Akron at Tennessee, 47 and a half.
Give me Akron and over.
67 total.
Akron and over.
All
All
right.
right.
Bob says
That's a
over
lot
there.
better.
And let's see. And then we got Texas Tech at NC State. NC State 9.5 point favorites.
Give me Texas Tech and under.
All right, Bob. And under. And we got one more. Toledo at Ohio State. Ohio State 31 point favorites.
Big Ohio State and over.
All right. Oh, we got one more. Yeah, we got a couple to catch up with you. We ran away with you, bro. Liberty at Wake Forest. Wake Forest a 16.5 point favorite, 62.5.
Give me Wake and under.
All right. And let's see. We did get to UL Monroe. Let's see. Whose pick is it now? Let's go back to Tim. Man. Michigan State at Washington. UW is a 2-point favorite at home. Washington, a 2-point favorite. The Huskies are against Michigan State, 56.5. Go for it, Tim.
I don't think Ray Penix Jr. is a good enough quarterback to lead Washington to victory here. Give me Michigan State. What's the total again?
56.5.
Well, give me the over.
All right. Harris.
I'm going to go Washington in the under. Michigan State likes to run clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dwayne.
Michigan State and under.
All right. Bob.
Michigan State and under.
Under. All right. I don't understand the line myself. I think Michigan State's a better team here. And like Harris said, they love to run the football. And I don't think Washington can stop them. I think Michigan State wins this outright, but I definitely don't think both teams will score 56. I go Michigan State and the under. Let's go to Harris. Pitt without the big quarterback from last year. Oh, here. Hold on. Oh, we got a hat now.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh, shit. We got
Hi,
a hat
everybody.
on now.
How we doing, Mike?
Harris, good to see you.
Hey,
Harris.
how you doing,
All
bud?
right. All right,
I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. Mike, we go pick you up from right here, and then after the show goes off, then I'll get to rest your picks if you'll stay with me.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Let's go to Harris.
Here again.
Pittsburgh, 11-point favorites at Western Michigan.
Who is it? Me?
Me?
Yeah, Harris.
Pitt in the over.
Pitt and the over for Harris. Dwayne.
Ditto. I agree.
All right. Dwayne says Pitt in the over. Bob.
3 in a row.
Pitt in the over. We'll go ahead and get Mike's now.
What's the line on the game? I'm sorry. Oh,
Pitt,
what's
11-point favorites at Western Michigan, 53.
Pitt under.
All right, under. I'm the same way. I don't think Pitt is able to score a lot of points. They lost their quarterback. They're missing some pieces. They can run the football, but I don't know if they can run 54 points themselves. Pitt in the under. Tim.
I think Western Michigan put up all those points against Oklahoma State. So,
They did.
But then they put up a good fourth quarter. I still think Pitt's going to cover, but I'll take the over.
Western Michigan's played Ball State last week. They 37-30. They beat them.
Oh, okay, that's a good sign then, hopefully.
We go to Dwayne, South Florida. going to the Gators of Florida. Gators, 24.5-point favorites this week, 59. Dwayne.
Florida and under.
Dwayne says Florida and under. Bob.
What were the teams again? Florida and who?
South Florida at Florida. South Florida at Florida. Florida, 24.5-point favorites, 59.
Florida. But I'm going to go under.
All right. Michael.
That's what I say. Florida and the under.
All right. You know what? I ain't sold on Florida. I thought Florida was going to be I thought they were going to beat Kentucky. Kentucky is still Kentucky. I don't care what anybody says. Kentucky is not a legit SEC team yet. They're not going to go out here and beat up on Alabama. They're not going to beat up on some of these big teams yet. Georgia. No. I think Florida is a flop. I'm taking South Florida. I'm going the under. South Florida under. Tim.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's still a lot of points. I mean,
24.5.
But no, I think it's by 4 touchdowns the Gators win. Give me Florida and the under.
All right. And we got Harris. He's right down there.
Florida in the over.
Oh, okay. Everybody likes him but me. All righty. Harris likes him in the over. All right. We're going to Bob. Texas San Antonio. They're heading to Texas, University of Texas. And Texas is only a 13.5-point favorite at home against Texas San Antonio. 61.5. Who you like, Bob?
Give me San Antonio and under.
Okay. All right, Mike.
I like San Antonio. That's a lot of points, though. The over/under 61. That's 7 touchdowns.
61.5.
That's about 7 touchdowns.
That's 8.
No, I'll go with.
I
agree with Bob. Go with the under.
All right. Look, Texas gave Alabama all they could handle. I think even with a second quarterback, I think they're going to run on this team. I'll take Texas, but 61.5 is way too much. They're going to cover. I'll go under.
Their second string quarterback is kind of banged up too.
Yeah. Tim?
Yeah.
Give me the Roadrunners of UTSA, and then give me the under.
I've been down there.
Harris.
It's a nice place.
TSA and under.
All right. Dwayne.
I'm going to go with you, Rob. Hook 'em horns and under.
I gotcha.
I keep begging for action.
Was there a hook on that game, Rob?
It is 13 and a hook. 13.
Yeah, we got to have the hook.
13 and a hook.
13 and a hook 'em horns. Yes. Michael P.
Sure.
Louisiana Tech. Heading to Clemson, and Clemson's only a 33-point favorite. 54.5.
I'll take the over on that game.
But who are you going to take?
Oh man, I gotta go with Clemson. Clemson, my touchdown.
All right, he's going over. You know what? I don't think Clemson will score 33 points. They're not going to cover 33. I'll take Louisiana Tech. I'm going to go under the total. Tim.
I'll disagree with you, Rob. Louisiana Tech's usually not defensive university. Give me Clemson in the over.
All right, Harris.
I'm going to go Clemson in the under.
He's going to go in under. Okay. Dwayne.
Clemson over.
All right. All righty.
Harris.
Bob.
Give me Clemson and under.
Clemson and under. All right. We're going to Mike. No, let's see. Mike just went. It's my turn.
I just went.
Miami of Florida. They're heading to Texas A&M. A&M is a 6-point favorite. I don't know why, because you just got your ass handed to you at home the other week by a team that should not have handed it to you. You're a 6-point favorite. I'm taking Miami. 48.5 is a total. I will go over the total. I'll take Miami. Tim.
I'll give you a thumbs up. I agree on that account.
All right. Harris.
3 in a row.
3 in a row. Nobody likes A&M this week. How about Dwayne?
I agree with all of you.
Dwayne says he's running with the pack here. How about Bob?
Well, I'm going to run with the pack because of
Bob?
what they did with App State.
How about Mike?
Dare to be different. I'm going with A&M. I think they're pissed off. I think they're going to take it out on Miami. It'll probably be a close game. I'm going to go with the under.
6 point favorites. They're 6 point favorites now.
Who? A&M?
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. I think Texas
All right,
A&M.
it can't be.
Well,
It can't
a
be.
touchdown.
It can't be, but so damn close. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It can't be, but
All right,
so damn close.
Still win by a touchdown.
Okay, so you and 48.5, you're going to go
Under.
under. All righty. Tim, San Diego State. They're going to Utah. Utah is a 21-point favorite. 50 is the total. Go for it, Tim.
I think they got back on track after that loss to Florida. I'm going to tell Utah's not exactly competition, but yeah, I like them to cover, and I guess you could almost name their points. Go over.
Over. Harris.
You go Utah and under.
And under. Dwayne.
Utah over.
Bob.
I'm going with Harris.
All right. Mike.
Oh, I gotta go with the under and what
San Diego State.
No, the other one. San Diego State's got no problem.
Oh, the other one.
The
The other
Utes.
team.
Bunch of Utes.
The Utes.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego State has punter problems.
The two Utes involved in the accident.
What's a you?
I love that movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
me and you both.
I'm taking Utah here. I think Utah is got their offense back on track. San Diego State, I don't know what I think they're going to be in a track meet. 50 points, they may have it by halftime. Utah over. 21.
Those are the best games, Robin. The over-under hits
aren't
at
they,
halftime.
Aren't they, though? Halftime comes up at 11 o'clock and it's 48-42, and you're like, okay, who's going to get to 100 first? Yeah. Harris, Fresno State at USC. USC is a 12.5-point favorite. Is it?
You know, does Eric Clapton have a song for the two Utes? You know, I did steal the tuna. I did not shoot the clerk.
How about this line? This line is really weirdo. Fresno State at USC. USC is a 12.5-point favorites. But listen to this over and under. 71.5. Harris, have at it.
I think they're trying to get USC ready to go to the Big Ten. Is what they're doing. USC and the under.
All right. Harris says he'll go under on that one. It's 71.5. Might be a little much. How about it, Dwayne?
Same, USC and under.
All right. How about it, Bob?
Same thing.
All right. Mike.
It's a track meet, but USC in the under.
Yeah, look, USC has got, I think, one of the top three quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's even better than Young. Right now, I really like a quarterback, but 71 points? My goodness. You actually have 11 guys on plays on defense for both teams. Somebody's going to tackle somebody somewhere during the game.
All I want to know is whoever made these lines, I want to know what dope they were on.
Yeah, I'll take USC. Now watch them score 75, and then we're going to come back Monday and be like, oh, dumb asses. But,
38-37? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because then Fresno would cover, which ain't going to happen.
I'll take USC. I'll go the under, though. Tim?
I'm going to dare to be different. I'm going to go USC, but I'm going to go the over.
He's going to go the over. Okay. Now, Harris. Nope, I'm sorry. Dwayne gets to lead us off. We're in a bidding war, folks. The bidding wars last week, let me tell you how they finished. And they were pretty darn close. The bidding wars went like this. We had Southern Utah at Utah, and we did not have a line on it. And Tim went 71.5 points over under. They scored 80.
Oh,
Travis took Utah at minus 54, and they won by 70. Travis won that game. How about that? Now, the Sanford game, Sanford at Georgia. Travis went 61.5. Bob went 72 over under. Georgia 33, but Sanford scored nothing, so that was way too high there. But how about this one? This one was really sweet. Michigan 56, Hawaii 10. Last I heard, that's 66 points. Travis went with the over-under of 67. So he ends up losing. He ends up losing because he missed it by 1 point. But and then he gave up 53 and took Michigan. They win by 46, so he lost both ends of that one. Now, Travis, how about this one? His over-under on the Oregon, Eastern Washington going to Oregon. The bid went up to 78.5 points. They scored 84. Travis wins on that one. I took Oregon and I gave up 60. They only win by 56. They didn't quite comfortable. How about that?
By Travis?
He wins. He won the over under, but I lost in all the other
Oregon
guys.
Game?
Yeah, on the bidding game. So they all won that one. So
It was
now
80.
this. So we're going to start this one now. Youngstown State traveling to Kentucky.
There it is.
Dwayne, Youngstown State, Kentucky. I think we all will agree Kentucky is the favorite. How many points you willing to give, Dwayne?
Get down.
We'll go 30.
30. All right, Bob. Youngstown State, Kentucky. Dwayne started to bid at 30.
Kentucky 37.
37. Michael, are you willing to give more points than that?
no.
No, he's not. I'll go 38. Tim, Youngstown State.
38.5.
38.5. Harris.
39.5.
39.5. Dwayne.
We'll go 41.
41. Bob. 41's a total. And only one person gets the over. Everybody else has to take the under.
42 and a half.
42.5. I'll go 43. Tim.
44.5.
44.5. Harris.
I'm out.
Harris is out. Dwayne.
I'm out.
Bob.
45.
45. I'm out. Tim.
You can have it, Bob.
So Bob gets it. Bob gets Kentucky minus 45. That'll be Bob. Now, total. Bob, you can start. Both teams now. Bob, you can start to bid. And I hope you don't say 44 because then you don't have
75.
Oh, 75. Mike.
Whoa.
Mike is going straight to you. now, Mike.
75 in the hook.
Oh, he'll take 75.5. I will pass already. Tim.
Done.
Harris. Pass. Dwayne.
Pass.
Bob. 75.5 looking at you.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I'll
So
take it.
75.5, and that goes to Mike. All right. So, Mike, you won the bid on that one. Now
Okay.
you get to start this one. Missouri State at Arkansas. Missouri State at Arkansas. Arkansas, folks, is going to be the favorite. Mike will go Arkansas minus
Minus 21.
21. I'll go 26. I'll go 26. Tim.
I'll go 32.5.
32.5. Harris.
33.
33. Dwayne.
Make it a half. 33 and a half.
33.5. Bob.
35.
35. Mike.
Too much for my blood.
35 is too much for him. I'll go 36. Tim.
37.
37. Harris.
Out.
Out. Dwayne.
Out.
Bob.
That's it.
I'll go
I'm out.
30. I'll go 38.
39.
I'll go 40.
Oh, crap. Red Sox 2-0. Damn it.
41.
I'll go 42.
Sold.
So 40 to minus 42, Rob. Okay. Now, being that I won that one, my over-under, I'll promise you, will be more than 42. I'll start at 50. Tim, you can run with it. We're going to have to go.
54 and a half.
54 and a half. Harris.
I had 61 written down.
61. Dwayne.
Pass.
Bob.
I'll pass.
Mike.
Pass.
I'll pass 61 myself. Tim.
Yeah, you can have it, Harris.
Harris gets 61 over under. All right. Over under 61. All right. And so Harris gets to start us off. The most famous school in Arkansas, Arkansas Pine Bluff,
I know that one.
at Oklahoma State. The Cowboys are going to be in a great mood this week at home, I'm sure. Will they rub off a little bit on the Pine Bluff? Arkansas Pine Bluff, Oklahoma State, Harris.
27 and a hook.
27 and a hook. Dwayne.
33.
33. Bob.
35.
Mike.
No, thank you.
He doesn't want it, huh? I'll throw 40 out there right now. Tim.
Pine Bluff against who? Remind me again.
Arkansas Pine Bluff, Oklahoma State Cowboys. I went 40.
Well, they kind of disappointed me with that game against Directional Michigan. I'm out.
Harris.
What are we at?
40.
40. I'll go 40 and a hook.
40 and a hook. Dwayne.
41 and a half.
I'll go. Let's see. Bob's still in it?
No, yeah, I'm still in it.
Okay.
But I'm out now.
That was gold. Rob, I'm still in it. Now I'm out. I like that. That was gold. Folks, 52:30 on the video. You got to come and watch that, even if you don't watch nothing else. Rob laid me down. He said, "Rob, I'm in it. Now I'm out." Okay,
That's right.
That was really good. But Mike, you already out, right?
Oh, I've been out.
What'd you say, Dwayne?
41 and a half.
41. I'll go 42. Tim.
I'm already out.
Oh, okay. Harris.
I'm out.
Dwayne.
You got it.
42. Got it then. Oklahoma State. And I'll just start 58.
But Arkansas Pine Bluff actually beat North American 76-3. Well, that
Yeah,
must be a good team.
Yeah,
What?
North American University. Now, where the hell is North America? That could be anywhere.
Like did they take somebody from like the entire 50 states and like Canada?
Yeah.
And they just call it North American
They
University.
took a street person out of every state.
Well, I've heard of American University, but not.
North American University is homeschooled. Everybody does it at home, so they can call themselves. We're the wide thing. I'll go 58. Tim. Total.
Sorry, I'm watching a ball trying to roll down the line. The umpire had to get down on a knee to make sure that it was a fair ball.
I need 3. Erica says I need 3 overs. You need 3 overs for the week. We can help you out. Hold on. Miami, Texas A&M, go the over. Hold on. Let's see if we can help you out with another one. Trying to find where most of the guys went with it. BYU, Oregon. Most people went over. We don't like many overs this week, though, Erica. We don't. We like the unders this week. We really do. We're going under so much this week. Miami, Texas A&M. San Diego State, Utah. Go with the over there if you care to. 3 of us went that way. So
remember, Erica, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Right. And
Gamble at your own risk.
And open your wallet wide and just let it fly, honey.
Yeah, and the problem is I'm not going to Vegas this year. So.
And if you lose, don't come back crying to
Don't
us.
blame me.
But if you win, come back and make sure you let us know how much you did win. We will charge
I
taxes
think people could have made a
afterwards.
lot of money following us last year.
We will charge taxes afterwards.
I
Don't
made
worry
money when I
about
was
that.
out there.
You know, you said 58 and a half, Rob.
I went 58 flat, Tim.
58 flat. Go 60.
60 Harris.
60 and a half.
Dwayne.
Pass.
Bob.
Yeah, you can have it.
Mike.
Just to let you know, that school, North American University, is in Stafford, Texas. Pass.
Okay. Pass. I'll pass too. 60 and a half, Tim.
Let's bump it up to 61.
61 Harris.
You got it.
Okay.
61. So let's see. I got to put
Their tallest player is probably like 5'11" or something.
Would you have Tim? 61 and a half.
61.
61 flat. Stafford, Texas.
Yeah,
The university cannot be that big. The damn city's not that big.
it's a private school.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I'm sure it is. It used to be a Kmart. Yeah.
Hey, Michael, serious question. What's that enrollment compared to, what is it, Tarleton, that won their conference in basketball but couldn't go to the NCAAs?
Tarleton State.
Yeah. Where's
Tarleton State is in Stephenville. Small little town, big place.
Okay.
P-Jet, Philip, Erica, thank you very much for joining us.
Hey, thank you guys.
We are going to the NFL.
Yay.
Mike's going to start us off tonight. Mike, Thursday night football, the Chargers 1-0. The Chiefs 1-0. The Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites at home.
I guess Michael didn't follow on the game that we weren't really supposed to know lines, but it's okay. We'll let him.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We'll play this one out.
We'll forget the Thursday night one. 53.5. Mike.
Yeah. Okay. The Chiefs, man, they are too good. I watched them play the other day. Mahomes throws the ball underhanded. I'll take the Chiefs. And I feel sorry for San Diego's defense. It's going to be
LA.
Oh, yeah, La Chargers. 53 and a half.
53 and a half.
Oh, boy. It's a Thursday night game. No, let's go under.
All right. Chargers and Chiefs. Chiefs played so well on the road. Home opener, 3.5. I will take the Chiefs. They'll probably score 53 themselves. I'll go the over. Tim.
Wow. Yeah, I like the Chiefs. Yeah, give me the over.
Harris.
Chiefs and over.
Chiefs and over. Dwayne.
I'm going to go with Mahoney Mike down there, Chiefs and under.
All right. Dwayne.
What was the line and spread again?
3.5 and 53.5. Dwayne. I mean, Keith. 3.5 for the Chiefs.
And they're playing where?
At home.
I'll give
against a lot of Chargers.
So you're taking the Chiefs?
Yeah. And what was the over-under?
53.5.
Gosh, I usually go under. I'll go over on that one.
All right. And Bob.
Chiefs and let's go under.
All right. Now, folks, don't look now, Mike. If you've already looked at the point spreads, do not join us here, folks. If you've not looked at them, you can do it. Patriots at the Steelers. All right. I'll say this much. It's a very close line. Who in here thinks Patriots at the Steelers? Who in here, raise your hand if you think the Steelers are favored this week. Patriots at Steelers. If you think the Steelers would be favored. Patriots at Steelers.
I already saw the line, so I'm not.
Dwayne, have you already looked at the line, Dwayne?
No, but I don't think it is.
So Dwayne says he thinks keep your hand raised if you think the Steelers are as much as 2-point favorites. Steelers 4-point favorites. Steelers 5-point favorites. Bob, you think Steelers are still favored by that much?
Yeah, I think so.
They're not. How about the Patriots? They are a 1-point favorite in this ball game.
Wow.
They are a 1-point favorite in this game. Harris, who do you like? He's going to take the Patriots as a favorite. So Harris, and he's going to give up a point, and you're going over under 40.5 is all it is.
Or under.
You're going under. All right. Dwayne.
I'll go with Harris, Patriots and under.
All right.
They're not getting 5 turnovers this week.
Keith.
I'm going to go with the Steelers. And I'll go over 40.5. Isn't too bad.
No, it's not. Bob.
Give me the Steelers and under.
All right. Mike.
Yeah, same with me. Steelers and under. Mitch Trubisky, rah rah rah.
I'm like this, man. The New England's they acting like it, but of course they're on the road for a second straight week too. This is going to be tough because they went to Miami last week. Miami really showed them which way is up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Walking into Pittsburgh is not an easy chore. I will take the Steelers in this ball game. I'm going to go under 40.5. I don't think neither team's going to score a lot. Tim.
Yeah, I think it might be more ball control for the Steelers. Give me the Steelers and the under.
All right. We will go to Dwayne. Dwayne, the Panthers with Baker Mayfield. They're heading into the New York Giant Meadowland. Who is favored in this game? How many people here say the Giants are favored? Raise your hand.
Where are they at the Meadowlands?
Panthers at the Giants.
MetLife.
At MetLife. Raise your hand if you think the
MetLife,
Giants
whatever. The new Meadowlands.
All right. How about this? They're going to keep their hands raised. What's up, John? Let's say the Giants -2. Let's go Giants -4. That's too much. Giants -3.
Home field.
Mike likes that. Bob
Home
doesn't.
field.
Guess who's favored here, folks? The Giants are favored -2 points. The Giants are the favorites here. Dwayne, Panthers at the Giants. Giants -2.
Go with Panthers.
All right. 42.5.
We'll go under.
All right. Keith.
I'm going to go with the Giants. They said the Titans are probably a better team than the Panthers as long as they don't let that McCaffrey run wild on them. I guess
42.5.
Yeah, that's. I'll go under. That's probably around where they'll be though.
All right, Bob. Panthers, Giants.
Giants and under. Panthers are going to go winless this year.
Mike.
Oh, I got to go with my Giants after coming back like that. Oh, they got a new regime, new attitude.
42.5.
Under.
The Panthers almost won, and just ask Tim because I'm sure Tim was at the edge of his seat the whole time against the Browns. This is not the Browns, folks. This is not even the Browns. This is not Brown substitute. This is not meat substitute. These are clams. I like the Panthers here. I think straight up they win. I'm going to go under the total. Tim.
Yeah, I think the Panthers will pull this one out, especially after the heart they showed. So give me the Panthers and give me the under.
All right, Harris.
And the under.
Harris is going Panthers and the under. All right, we're going to Keith. The Jets, Jets, heading to Cleveland. Let's see. Hold your hand up if you think the Jets are favored. All right, nobody's back. Oh, well, they're not. The Browns, 3 points. Anybody think the Browns are 3-point favorites?
More than that, bro.
5 points. 7 points.
No, 7's too much.
7's too much. 6.
Hello?
I think it's 6 and a hook.
6 in the hook. Well, you got it right on the dot, my friend. Browns 6 in the hook. They're at home against the Jets. It's Dwayne's turn, right?
Keith.
Yeah. Huh?
Keith's turn. Ain't it?
Keith's turn. I'm sorry, Keith. He's on the phone right now.
It'll be a minute.
All right, that's fine. Bob, Jets at the Browns. Browns are 6.5 point favorites. How about this total, folks? 40.5. That's it. All right. Go for it there, Bob.
Going to go with the Browns and under.
Under. Mike.
Yeah. Are the Jets going to win with Joe Flacco? I don't think so. I'm going to go with Cleveland and the under.
Yeah. Look, the Jets, I really, really think that's a 2-win team. Even with Zach Wilson. They don't even have Zach. Zach's busy chasing the Cougars. Yes.
Yeah.
MILF University. They're gonna call. They go. I saw some of the shirts that people were wearing last week at the Jets game. I'm like, oh no, you cannot wear shit like that. But yeah,
I'm ready now.
I will take the Browns. I'll go under. We'll get back to Keith in just a second. Tim.
The reason I threw my arms up is because SpongeBob SquarePants, a.k.a. Oscar Gonzalez, that's his walk-up music, the SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, really?
Yes. And trust me, when he came to the plate, the one game I went to, he goes, they do the, who lives on a pineapple under the sea? Oscar Gonzalez.
John, how about this one? John said this. The Jets went 3-0 during the preseason.
Well, of course they did. Because their second strings are probably better than other people's second strings.
Right. Yeah. But their first string is not as good as other people's third string. So that's their problem. They're in bad shape.
I think the Browns are at least a touchdown better than the Jets. So give me the Browns.
40.5.
I'd love this to be like 35-7. So give me the over.
All right. Harris.
The Jets may be a two-win team this year, but they're going to get one of those wins this week. Wow. Jets straight up and the over.
Wow. Oh, man.
They beat them 2 years ago in at New York. The Jets did beat the Browns.
What do you think, Dwayne?
Cleveland.
What's up, Larry Harris?
Baker Mayfield, though.
Who are you taking? Browns?
Yep.
Browns and over. Keith.
Oh, how many points are they giving up?
6.5 to the Jets.
Browns and over.
40.5.
Yeah, I'll go over.
All right. And Bob has already went. Yep. All right. We go to Michael P.
Yay.
The Colts. The much improved Colts.
Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know yet.
Well, much improved kicker, possibly.
Matt Ryan has won 4 games in his last 18. So you just figure what you want to figure there. Because he didn't win last week. He tied. -4. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to give that out.
No. Give them out now.
They're 4
Yeah, we don't need to do that every game.
They're 4-point favorites at the Jags. Mike.
Could be another tie. I'll take the Jags and the over.
45.5. 45.5.
Yeah, it'll be 23-23. Over.
You know what? Guess what? I feel the same way. I think the Jags stay in this game till the end. 4 points. I think the Colts may win by a field goal. But I am sure of that. I'll take the Jags at home. Their home opener. I'll take them under 45.5. Tim.
I sure hope the Colts remember that ass whooping they took in the final week of the season and cost them the playoffs last season. I also hope that they get a better offense. Maybe the second half was a portend of things to come for the Colts coming back. Give me the Colts barely to cover, but give me the under.
All right. Harris.
I'm going to take Jacksonville.
45.5 now.
I'm going to take the under. I still have confidence in the Colts kicking.
All right. Dwayne.
Matty Ice and the under.
All right. Dwayne says Colts and under.
And just an FYI, Blankenship got cut today.
Yeah, they got rid of their kicker. Colts
they signed 2 other kickers today.
Yeah. Keith.
I'll go with the Jaguars and the under.
All right. Bob.
I'm with Keith.
All righty. We good. All right. Coming to me now. The Dolphins. Heading to the Ravens. The Ravens are a 3.5-point favorite. I'm going to tell you right now, I have not seen a Dolphins defense like I saw last week. Last year, they were decent. They were all over the football last week. All I can say is if they're all over Jackson like this, he may not make it through this game. I like the Dolphins straight up. The Ravens, 3.5-point favorites, 43.5. I don't care. I think Dolphins win straight up. I will take the Dolphins, and I'll go the under. Tim.
What's the over-under?
3.5 is 3.5 Ravens, 43.5 total.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins in the over.
Any over? Okay. Harris.
I'm going to take the under for sure. That hook has me worried. I mean, I think the Ravens will win the game with that at 3.5. I got to take Baltimore.
Oh, so you okay?
Give me 3. Give me Ravens in the under.
All right. Harris says Ravens and the under. Dwayne.
Ravens under.
All right. Dwayne will go to Ravens and under.
That was a homer pick, wasn't it, Dwayne?
No, because I'm hoping they lose and they get rid of him and they draft a quarterback next year instead of paying him.
You know what?
It ain't going to happen. They're going to franchise him next year.
I'm afraid you're right, but I'm just glad they haven't signed him to a multi-year contract.
Keith.
Well, oftentimes if I think they're going to win, I'm not too worried about giving up 3.5 points. This is an exception. I think the Ravens will probably win, but I don't want to give up 3.5, so I'll take the Dolphins with the points.
And 43.5.
I'll go over on that.
Over.
I feel like I'm going over more than I usually do. But
yeah, Tucker's worth that 3, but at half point kills you.
Yeah.
Bob, what do you think, Bob?
Dolphins and under.
Bob says Dolphins and under. How about Mike?
You know, I have Lamar Jackson as my fantasy quarterback. I think he's gonna go off on the Dolphins. I'm taking the Ravens. I'm taking the over.
All right.
2 years ago, opening game.
Tim.
Best game ever.
Tim, how about this? The Buccaneers and Saints. Buccaneers are 2.5-point favorites on the road. 45.5. Who you like, Tim?
It's in Tampa or is it in New Orleans?
It's in New Orleans. Bucks,
the House of Horrors for Tom Brady.
Yeah, Bucks 2.5-point favorites at New Orleans.
Yeah, give me the Saints because it's a House of Horrors for Brady.
All right, over or under 45.5.
I like 28-20 for the Saints, so give me the over.
All right, Harris.
Saints and under.
Saints and under. Dwayne.
Tampa Bay over.
All right, Tampa Bay and over. Keith.
Yeah, this game I'm torn on. I'm kind of going back and forth. Saints have a good defense, but Tampa, I think, probably does too. Saints got a good kicker, but I'm going to go. I feel like should take the Saints, but I'm going to take the Buccaneers. I'm going to give the 2.5.
And 45.5.
Yeah. Come on, sir. I'm going to go over again.
All right. Bob.
Give me the Saints and under.
Saints and under. Mike.
Oh, this is a divisional matchup, and you know how close divisional matchups are. I'm going to go with Tampa, and it's going to be a field goal game. Over.
Over 45.5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
I didn't see him.
The Saints, if your quarterback is Mr. 30-30, I just don't like it. I really, really don't. 30-30, that's good for some things. That's good if you can score 30 points and get 30 rebounds. But it's not good if you're a quarterback. 30 touchdowns, 30 INTs. Winston does not thrill me at all. I like it Bucks here, but I just don't see the Bucks scoring 45 themselves. I'll go Bucks, and I'll go under. Harris, Commanders. They're going to the Lions, and the Lions are a 1.5 favorite,
It's like a pick.
and 48 is the total. Harris,
Detroit wins. Detroit wins. Under.
under. Dwayne.
Same.
All right. Keith.
I'm going to go with the Commanders. Hopefully, this won't be one of those games Wentz screws up.
All right.
And the point total is what?
48.
That's a little high. I'll go under on that.
All right. Bob.
Commodores under.
Commodore.
Commodores.
Commanders
And you going over or under?
under.
Under. All
Lionel
right.
Richie singing under.
Mike. How about Mike?
DeAndre Swift, got to go with the Lions. Got to go with the under.
All right. You know what? I was impressed with the fourth quarter. The Commanders, me and Keith were talking about it. Most of the time they fold their 10 up, and then they fold the blanket up for the other team and hand it to them before they give them the last field goal and the last touchdown. They didn't do it last weekend. I think they're going to beat Detroit this week, and then I think the Goff sweepstakes start up, whether he's going to Tampa, Dallas, or wherever he goes. I don't think he finishes the year in Detroit. They've already said they want Bryce Young. They're making no bones about it. I'll go.
Washington's defense played pretty well, and they got a couple weapons there for
they've got offense. They've got running backs and receivers. I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah, they have like 3 receivers that
and we're getting 1.5. I'll take it. I'll go a little over the 49 though. 48. I'm sorry.
with Lauren Sanders and Dotson.
Yeah.
Tim, 48.
I like the Commanders. I'd love to see McLaurin get 102 touchdowns. He's
48.
a Buckeye. Under.
Under. All right. Dwayne, the Seahawks. How about that? How about the way they played last night? They didn't play great, but they did beat
Defense played great.
a Wilson-led Broncos that the coach probably should have got fired today for going for a 64-yard field goal. But we'll talk about
you
that.
don't trade for Wilson and not give him the ball on 4th and 5 with the minute
4th and
to go.
5.
I heard
Exactly.
in his first game.
Yeah, but
And they have Scott Frost standing there.
He says, "I thought I left Pete Carroll on dumb decisions." And
right. That's it. I thought I left the dumbass coaches, and then what is he walking?
Tim's making that apple look awesome, man. That thing looks really good.
Tim's going to town. That's the second one. Seahawks at the 49ers.
Brandon Smith.
And boy, oh boy, the 49ers, didn't they look like shit this week? Because
their best quarterback's on the bench.
Right, their best quarterback's on the bench. But that's okay. If you take your Niners this week, have confidence in them. They are an 8-point favorite against Seahawks this week at home, 42.5. Take them Niners, Dwayne. Can you do it?
Nah, not with that defense. Like I said.
All right, so you take the Seahawks, 42.5.
We'll go under. Like I say, that defense looks tough.
Keith.
49ers might win, but
8 points.
And I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take the Seahawks with the points and
42.5. 42.5.
42.5. I'll go over.
Over. All right, Bob.
I'm going to buck everybody, go with the 49ers and over.
49 over. Mike.
I like Seattle, and I'm going to take the under.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. As long as Trey Lance is behind center, I don't care if they play in a college team. I'm not taking them. I'll take the Seahawks, and I'm going under. Tim.
Yeah, I agree. Seahawks and under.
Harris.
I'd take the Maryland School for the Blind against Lance. Seattle on the under.
Gallaudet University for the win. No test, by the way. Gallaudet University.
What was that? Coming to America, the University of the United States. Yeah, that's where Eddie Murphy.
University of North America.
But I think he went to the University of the United States, so I think that's what that was. That one, that was funny shit. Let's see. Harris just finished that one up, so we go to Keith. Keith, The Falcons.
Before you start,
Hey, go for it.
I gotta go take my medication. I'll be back.
Right. That's fine. Tim, if we have to, we'll come back around to you. We get it. We ain't forgetting about you, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. All right. My wife gets on my ass about that. She says, you say it so much more than you. And now, that's why she went and bought that for me. Yeah. Thanks to y'all catching. Y'all catching on YouTube. If you go to that channel, they're selling the bruh t-shirt. So, all right. Keith, Falcons at the Rams. The Rams are a 10-point favorite this week. 47 points. Go for it, my friend.
I'll take the Rams. And 48, did you say?
47.
47. I'll go over. I'm thinking like a 30 to 20, 31 to 20 or something like that.
All right. Bob.
Rams and over.
Rams and over. Mike.
Oh, I'm going to take the Rams, and I'll take the over also.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I am not a Mariota fan. I'm really not. But they played pretty well last week. I think they're going to score a few, but they're not going to stay within 10 of the Rams.
Their problem is a quarter that's number 4 or something. Yeah. It's always a disaster for that team.
And the thing of it is, the Rams are going to score theirs.
Ever since they lost that Super Bowl, the Patriots, it's like they collapse late in the game.
They do. 47, I don't think it'll be a problem. Total, 10 points. I'll take the Rams and over. Harris, let's go to him.
Cannot take a team coming from the East out to the West. Got to go with the Rams. But I'm going to stay under this week.
He's going to go under. All right.
There's Rams and Falcons. And Dwayne, go ahead, and then I'll get back to you.
I'm going Rams and under.
Rams and under, says Dwayne. And now we will go to Tim.
Yeah, I think Rams, Cooper Kupp should have a field day with that defense.
47.
Actually, let's go the over because the Falcons did score a little bit last week.
That's what I'll say. I think they'll score some points too. I'm with you. All right. Let's see. Whose turn is it? Let's go to Harris.
I think.
Who's? Bob? Okay, let's go to Bob. The Cardinals, the $200 million man, Mr. Murray, who doesn't watch film at all anymore because he doesn't have to. He got it taken out of his contract.
Not contract eligible.
Yeah. They're going to Vegas. Vegas, the Raiders are a 3.5-point favorites against the Cardinals. Bob.
What's the total?
51.5. 51.5.
Raiders and under.
All right. Mike.
When you're playing in Las Vegas, you don't have the full home crowd with you. Let's go with the Cardinals, and let's go over.
Over. All right. I'm going to agree with one of you. Oh, he said over. All right. Yeah, I'm going to agree with one of you one way and one of you another way. I'm with you, Mike. I think the Cardinals right here will cover. 3.5 is a little bit much to give. And the Cardinals are not that bad a team. Murray's got to straighten up his act, but I don't know if he will or not. If they lose by a field goal, you still cover. Cardinals, I'm going to go under the total. Tim.
I like Cardinals in the over.
Tim likes the Cardinals in the over. Harris.
You got a quarterback that don't have to watch game film. What in the hell is he thinking?
Right.
All right. Just for that fact, he has no idea what the defense is going to be doing. Tune in. We're going to go under, and I'm going to take the Raiders to win it outright.
Well, they have to win because they're 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah. We're going to win it.
Harris, and you're going under, you say?
Yes, sir.
Dwayne.
The Raiders. We'll go over.
Dwayne and goes over. Keith.
Mine is showing Raiders by 6, but I'm going to go Cardinals. And what did you say the over under?
51.5.
That's what I got here. Under.
Under. All righty. Michael. The Texans.
Oh,
They're going to the Broncos. Both teams didn't. Both of them flat this week. But how about this? The Broncos are a 10-point favorite at home this week.
Why?
40.
That's my question.
40.
After hearing all this, after hearing that coach speak in his press conference this afternoon, saying, "Oh, we should have done this. I had a timeout to give." There's too much controversy over there. Give me the Texans. Give me the under.
All right, 43. Okay, you going under? All right. You know what? I'm the same way. I think the Texans will keep this close. I'm not sure they don't win, but 10 points. I realize Denver are going to be at home, but are they worth that much? I don't think so yet. Anyway, Tim.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the Broncos are going to win by 10. But give me the under.
43 under. Harris.
Texans under.
Texans and under. All right. Dwayne.
Russell says he's not listening to the coach no more. He's calling his own plays. Broncos and under.
Broncos and under. All right. Keith.
Texans and under.
And under. Bob.
Texans and under.
All right. All right. We're coming to me now. It's Bengals going to the Cowboys. Cowboys are still a 2.5-point favorite, 2 and a hook without Dak this week.
I'm seeing them as a 7.5-point underdog.
Oh, you got the Bengals now as 7.5?
Yeah.
I got 8.5.
CBS.
Whoa, okay, 7.5. Okay. But that, you know what? I got that before he was considered out. Okay. So let's do that.
Who is out?
Dak.
Dak is out.
Oh,
Prescott
okay.
is out. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. All right. I'll change. Let's see. Let me think about what I want to do here.
The over-under I see is 43.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, 42.5.
Wheel of
43. Okay. Thank you. Thank you there, Keith. I needed that because
Michael's got 42.5, I think he said.
all right,
Yeah.
we'll just go with 43.
all right.
And okay, I've done mine already. Whose turn is it? Is it me first? It is
Yeah.
me first.
Yeah.
Bengals and Cowboys. Bengals 7.5-point favorites. Look, I don't see where that offensive line is any better today than they were Super Bowl Sunday. He is getting the hell beat out of him. The Cowboys are going to beat the hell out of him this week. I don't care who the Cowboys get the quarterback this week. They'll stay within a touchdown. They may not win. They'll stay within a touchdown. I will go Cowboys, and I will go over. Tim.
My problem is I don't think they have anybody to cover. Well, is Higgins going to play?
I haven't checked.
If they have both Higgins and Chase, I think the you know what? I'll take the Bengals to cover that.
7.5, 7 and a hook, and 43.
Just barely over. I'll say like 27-17. I think might be a fair score.
So
All
you
right.
think they'll score 17?
27-17 is 40.
44. That's 44.
44.
20. Oh, that's right. 27-17. That's right. Help a math teacher out. That's right. Harris.
I hate this. I hate this to hell.
7.5.
Okay.
Oh, is he taking the Bengals? Oh, is he? Okay, Harris.
And the under.
And the under. Wow. Okay.
I hate it.
Dwayne.
I agree. Bengals and under.
All right.
I don't see Dallas scoring.
Keith.
Yeah, even if the quarterback Burrow gets hit a lot, I think the Cowboys quarterback's going to probably get hit a lot too, and because the Bengals have a pretty good defense, Dallas may as well with it. Okay, they drafted last year.
Right.
I'll go with the Bengals. I'm going to give the
43.
over. I'll try over on that one.
All right.
Keith, the only issue with your comment there, they're not going to let Cooper throw the ball. They're going to hand it off to Pollard and Zeke all day
Yeah, they
long.
might need to. Yeah.
Bob.
Bengals and under.
Oh my!
I've been waiting all day for this. I have the week 1 stat of the week of week 1. The only NFL team that did not score a touchdown in week 1. Your Dallas Cowboys.
I was waiting for that.
I knew it. Yes. And you know what? You can have Zeke. He'll probably fumble 2 or 3 times. Let's go with the Bengals. Let's go under. Cowboys are lucky if they score 7 points.
Oh, my. All right.
Way up in the
Remember
middle
what
of the
Cooper did
air.
last year. Remember Cooper's not a bad backup.
Sunday night football.
Better than Danny Jones.
Tim, we got the Bears, the mighty Bears, but they're going to Lambeau. Packers 9-point favorites at home. 43 is the over/under. Tim, who you like?
Past games have been blowouts, and you know what? I still think Rodgers will make the Bears his daddy. They'll work on their communication issues. They had a 75-yard touchdown first play of the game, but the guy dropped it. I don't think he'll drop it this week. So give me the Pack and the under.
All right, Harris.
Flashbacks last year. Week 1, Green Bay got embarrassed. Week 2, they came out and done the embarrassing. Packers and over.
All right, Dwayne.
It's not supposed to be a monsoon up there, is there?
I don't know. I hadn't heard.
Yeah, Packers over.
If anyone wants to know weather forecast, I can pull it up for him.
Keith.
Packers and over/under number is what?
43.
I'll go over.
They're favored by 9.
Packers and over.
Over. Bob. Mike.
It's a divisional game. The 2 teams that hate each other, and I always say divisional games are going to be close. I am taking the Bears, and we're going to go under.
Under. Well, if the Bears have the Fields quarterback, and they're going to make the mistakes, and they're going to lose by more than 10. 43, I ain't worried about it.
So,
give me the Pack and give me the over on this one. I'll take it all day.
So
Packers defense is going to
Same
outscore
division.
Bears offense.
Yeah, they may do it. The Packers defense may outscore them. Yeah.
It
They
could
may get a
happen,
touchdown on the safety, 9, and the other team may score 7. Let's go to Harris. Monday night, we got 2 games. How about the first one? The Titans, Tennessee Titans. How soon is Tannehill going to be benched? We don't know. But
By halftime.
Well, they got Buffalo. Buffalo's a 9-point favorite. 49 is a total. Harris likes Buffalo and
Over.
I say props to the NFL for realizing that a 9:30 or 10:30 Monday night game does not work anymore. These games will be at 7 and 7:30, I think, or 8 and 8:30.
Yes,
7:15 and 8:30.
Thank God.
Dwayne.
I agree with Harris.
All right, so he's going to go Buffalo and over. Keith.
Buffalo's here by 9, did you say?
9.
That's a lot, but Buffalo's had a lot of time off, man. They
11
Thursday
days
night
off.
and
11
Monday
days
night.
off because they played Thursday.
Yeah,
Best team in the NFL, I think.
yeah. I'll go with Buffalo, and the over/under was what 49 or something.
49.
I'll go under.
They're going to go under that total. Okay, Bob.
Who's Buffalo playing?
Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee.
Titans.
Buffalo and over.
All right. Mike.
Oh, for me, Josh Allen right now could be the MVP, either him or my homies. And the home crowd, 70,000 people strong. You think they're going to give him a bad performance? No way. Give me the Bills and give me the under.
Under. You know what? I'm still not sold on the Bills, but I am so not sold on Tannehill.
You don't
When
think
they
they're
get
the
rid
best
of
team in
him-
the NFL?
Huh?
You don't think they're the best team in the NFL?
No.
I do.
Josh Allen has got to learn to quit running the football. If he can do that, they can beat Chiefs. Right now, if they were playing the Chiefs on a neutral field, I like the Chiefs.
Oh, the
But
Chiefs
this
are
I like Buffalo's defense better
but
than
Tampa-
Kansas City's.
But Tennessee is not Kansas City. 9 points, I'll give it in a heartbeat. 49, the Bills will score it in 3 quarters. I'll take the Bills. I'll take them in the over.
Unless Henry goes into beast mode or something.
Unless Allen gets benched after the third quarter.
How about Tim?
Oh, that Buffalo defensive line made the Rams offensive line look like mincemeat. I think it might be more of the same. Give me the Bills in
49.
Whew. Wow. Give me the over. I'll say like 38-14.
I kind of like it too. All right. Dwayne, the Vikings traveling to the Eagles. Who in here think the Vikings are favored to win this game? Any hands up? Anybody got the Vikings by 3 points this week against the Eagles? How about the Vikings minus 5? No. How about the Eagles for real minus 2 in this game? I'm not lying to you. The Eagles are favored by 2 at home against the Vikes. 50.5. Dwayne, tell me why the Eagles are going to win this game.
They're not.
All right. You're going to take the Vikes in the point?
No.
And over under 50.5.
We'll go under. I don't think the Eagles will score that much.
Keith.
What Jefferson? Boy, he had a good game.
He's awesome, ain't he?
Yeah. And that alone, if Cousins keeps hitting him,
Yep.
I'll go with the Vikings. It's tempting to go with Eagles at home, but Vikings and the number for again?
50.5, 50.5.
That's what I see. I'll go under on that.
Under? Okay, Bob.
Minnesota and over.
Mike.
Oh, I know. The Eagles are home. Loud, ruckus crowd. Could give the Vikings a hard time, but I'm going to go with the Vikings, and I'm going to go under.
Under. All right. You know what? I am still not sold on Jalen Hurts. Maybe all of you are, but I'm not. He does not thrill me. He gives me. He is. I mean, he
They're
is
drafting a quarterback next year.
He's a smaller version of Lamar Jackson, and not as fast and not as big. That's what I see. They've got a better defense, I think, than Baltimore.
Might be better than Trey Lance.
But guess what? Minnesota, I think, may have the best offense in all of football right now. I'm going to go 50.5. They're going to score 40 of them themselves. I'll take Minnesota. I'll go the over. Tim.
Well, then again, the Lions put up 34 against the.
It was 38-35.
35. Yeah. The Orioles scored, Bob?
Yeah, it's a tie game right now.
Okay.
Hey, the Guardians are leading. Wow.
Yeah, that's what said SpongeBob SquarePants. Oscar Gonzalez had a 2-run homer in the.
No homer by Trout?
No, not yet. Actually, there's a home run by somebody else, and this might be his last at bat. That's why they're showing Don Mattingly.
We're losing to the Sox 3-2 in the 5th.
Yeah, and Ken Griffey Jr. might be coming up after this.
I'll
give the baseball fact after I get my pick here.
Vikings, Eagles.
Yeah, give me the Vikings.
Okay, and 50.5.
Oh, give me the over. There were 3 players. Oh, long drive of foul. There were 3 players that have hit home runs in 8 consecutive games: Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr.
Right.
Harris, Vikings, you say, and you're going to go over as well. All right, now, guys.
And I got it before they put the graphic up.
Everybody has got to have a lock of the week. I'll run back through the pro games, and when I hit your lock, put your hand up here like this, kind of cover your face. That way I'll stop, okay? Mm-hmm. Chargers, Chiefs on Thursday night. Chiefs are minus 3.5. Anybody got that as?
I gotta pick one so first.
Dwayne, you got to do what?
I got to pick one.
I got one.
Okay, that's fine. Dwayne, you gonna pick as your lock?
Yeah.
Dwayne will take the Chiefs as their lock. Tim says the Chiefs is his lock. Anybody else in here like that as their lock? Bob too. Bob Bryant says he likes the Chiefs as a lock. Patriots, Steelers, Panthers, Giants, Colts, Jets, Browns.
Me.
Jets and Browns. That's the one Mike likes.
Me.
Mike says
Jets could be the worst team in the league.
Well, they could, yes.
And I will also get that way too. I will take the Browns as my lock. So Tim is not. See, Tim's already taken his.
Yep.
The only person that's not so far is Harris and Keith. Colts and Jags. Dolphins and Ravens. Bucks and Saints. Commanders and Lions. Seahawks and 49ers. Falcons and Rams.
I'll go with the Rams.
Rams.
Okay, we got both of them. Yep.
Oh, you want to take the Rams too, Harris?
Yep, I had the Rams.
All right. So Harris says he'll take the Rams. Yeah, I almost did that too because I really don't like the Falcons this year.
I just don't like East going West.
Yeah. Well, I just don't like the Falcons all the way around because I'm like this. You won 4 games last year with Matt Ryan, and most people consider Matt Ryan maybe a 6 out of 10, at least quarterback. I mean, better than average, I would say. I don't consider him an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10.
Hall of Famer?
Let's see.
Hall of Famer? No.
No.
I don't think he is. With this conversation we've had in the past, with what is in there,
Right.
yes.
Tim?
If what is in the Hall of Fame, yes. But what I've seen of him, no.
Is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer?
No.
No, I don't think so either. Let's ask this one. Is Matt Ryan, would you rather have Matt Ryan's career, Eli Manning's career? Tim?
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, okay. So, but the problem is that Eli Manning never had a Julio Jones in his prime.
Okay,
Right.
but
So,
you tell me.
but he did make Mario Manningham look really good. But what do you want me? What did Mike Singletary say that he wanted when he at a press conference? I want winners.
Yeah.
I want
the
winners.
rings. I want the rings.
Yep.
So you consider Eli maybe had a better career?
Yes.
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Harris?
He had Plaxico Burress until he shot himself.
Eli, I agree. I'm like this. He won 2 Super Bowls.
Yep.
There's only been 56 of them.
Right.
He
Yeah.
won 2 of them. Not that many guys out there. It's a short line of multiple time
Who
winners.
did he beat in those Super
Brady,
Bowls?
Bradshaw.
Would you say
Montana.
Did he beat in those Super Bowls?
right? He beat
Yeah.
Brady both times, right?
All I have to say is 35-3.
He beat Brady both times. And then you're right, 35-3 in the third quarter.
Right.
And then they got the hell beat out of them.
23.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
That's enough right there for me.
Truthfully, though, if he wins that Super Bowl, he's probably a Hall of Famer.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now is Russell Wilson a first ballot Hall of Famer? Think about it. Think about
I
his career.
wouldn't say first
I
ballot.
don't know.
He
I
could
hate that first
eventually get
ballot
in.
crap. They do
Yeah.
that stuff.
Second or
You're either a
third.
Hall of
maybe.
Famer or you're not.
Or okay, Dwayne, you tell me then. Is he a Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Harris.
Eventually, yes.
Tim.
Yeah, I believe so.
See, I don't think he's had a career that
Oh, I'm not saying he should be, but I think he will be. There's a difference.
Yeah, that's maybe.
Let's
true,
go.
right?
Let's go with it that way. Do you think he should be, Dwayne?
No, but he will be.
No.
Harris. Do you think Russell Wilson should be a Hall of Famer? You look at his.
He had a defense and a running game. I mean, sure.
No.
No,
Yeah.
Tim. If you were just going to, you're the only voter. You can say yes or no. He's a Hall of Famer.
You know who I think I should go in. If this is technically the Pro Football Hall of Fame,
Right.
Marcus Allen's brother should be in the Hall of Fame. You look up Damon Allen's stats from the CFL; they're way better than freaking Russell Wilson's are.
So what would you, if you had to vote yes or no?
I
Russell
would probably
Wilson?
vote no.
No. Keith.
I think he needs to do more. I don't
All right.
think he's
Bob.
there yet.
How about Bob?
I would say no.
Mike.
The only thing I'm worried about with Russell, he's got a hot wife, so I'll
So
still
did
say,
Tom, but Tom's lost his. So
I'll say no.
I'm gonna say no too. I don't think so. Not quite. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh wow.
Trying to kind of go around the league or somebody.
Okay, I got this question. So Tomlinson's not in yet, but he still weighs 5 years, right?
Right.
Right.
When's the next time, like after, like say Tomlinson's class, will we get a Hall of Fame running back?
Wow.
I mean, Nick Chubb's had a solid first couple seasons.
Yeah,
Really?
But
I
with the
mean,
running backs not being, heavily
is a
used,
kid from Dallas? Is a kid from Dallas a Hall of Famer? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm
No.
going to take off because I got to get something to eat. And,
All right.
Okay, go for it, Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Have a good
Here,
one.
Keith.
good to y'all.
We'll ask Harris straight up. Harris is a
Keith.
Dallas guy. Is
I think
the
he
Ohio
is.
State kid?
Ezekiel Elliott?
Yes.
No.
Dwayne?
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, you do think he is?
Mhm.
Bob?
Who's that?
Ezekiel Elliott. Is he a Hall of Famer?
I really don't know who he is.
Dallas
Okay,
running back.
He's the running back for the Cowboys.
Number
I doubt
21.
Okay.
I doubt it.
Mike?
He stole the wheel. No.
Yeah. I don't think
Not
so.
yet, at least.
I don't think he is. I think he's got some more to do in order to be one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Is there any other running backs out there right now that could even be considered?
Well, let's wait for Jonathan Taylor.
Right.
a
Jonathan
little bit.
Taylor with
Got Henry.
Najee Harris.
Derrick Henry, yes. Derrick Henry.
Henry's going to be it.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
All right,
Henry?
All right, let's say
Yeah.
Derrick Henry never plays another down. Hall
He's
of
in.
Famer.
Ooh, probably not.
Tim? Nope. Harris.
I think he is.
No,
Yes.
you think so? Dwayne?
Yeah, he's in.
Bob?
No.
Mike?
No.
I agree. I don't think so yet. I think he's
Yes.
got to do
Not
more
yet.
than he's done.
No.
Not
I think
yet.
he's got. Yeah, I don't think he's got enough. I think it's kind of the Mattingly effect. He's not played enough yet. If he were to get hurt now,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is NFL.
unfortunately,
This
it
ain't
wasn't-
baseball.
It wasn't.
Yeah, but
the thing
still-
you
but
got to
still,
measure
you
for
can't.
running
You can't.
backs.
What has
Gale
he got?
Sayers is in.
What has he got? 5,000 yards, 6,000 yards in
I'd
his
say
career.
Gale Sayers is in. He didn't play much.
No, and well, Terrell Davis is sort of the measuring stick, but Terrell Davis had a 2,000-yard season and led his
Yeah.
team to, and
Yeah,
literally led his team
Gale
to two
Sayers.
Super Bowls.
Gale Sayers had what 2 1,700-yard seasons, didn't he? Didn't he have 2 17?
Well, he was the more all-around player too, with
Yeah.
doing the punt returns and all
Right,
that.
right. He played. Would he play 42% of the snaps one year, which is crazy shit.
Yeah,
42%. Yeah, and that was he even played some defensive back here at one time. That was a whole different time and everything. That's I mean, was he playing in the 60s, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, to me, I understand. If I'm a Titans fan, I love that guy to death, and I don't want to get rid of him because
Okay. So
he's a hell of a beast.
I got one other one that just for consideration that I believe just retired this past year. Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson, Harris,
He's in the
I
Hall
was
of
just
Fame.
looking at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Tim says yes. Dwayne,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
Mike.
No.
No. I'll say yes with Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, he got over 10,000 yards in his career, didn't he?
I
Mhm.
believe so. Let me
Yeah,
pull
I
up.
think so. Not many guys got 10,000 yards, and he averaged. Look at what his yards per rush was. It wasn't John Riggins 3.8 or nothing. It was stout. See what his yards per carry was.
4.6. That's not terrible.
4.6. That is stout. And did he run
14,918 rushing yards.
14,000? He's in, far as I'm concerned. Yes.
Aaron Judge, 56.
Aaron Judge just hit his 56. All right.
That's like
Yeah,
Al Pete's going to hit
I
700.
think you'll get Adrian Peterson because he's not going to
Al-
play. So in
Yeah.
5
How
years, he'll
about,
get
how
in,
about
but-
Kamara?
Alvin Kamara. Tim.
He's never has he gotten to the NFC Championship game?
No. Never has gotten there yet. No.
McCaffrey?
Man,
McCaffrey-
no, not McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's been too hurt.
Too hurt.
Yeah.
I'll say this about Kamara. Kamara
Mark's
is
not even had
probably-
a 1,000-yard season.
I don't think Kamara's. No. Kamara he's a good all around back, but as far as carrying the football and I think to be a Hall of Fame running back. And Larry Harris says no. I think to be a Hall of Fame running back, you got to run for 7,000 or 8,000 yards at least. Even if you catch for 6,000 or 7,000 yards, I don't care. You can do that, but you cannot be considered a Hall of Fame running back if you got 10,000, 12,000 receiving yards and 3,000 running yard. I just don't see it. I think. Don't get me wrong.
Barkley up there in New York.
Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
No.
He's on the path there. I
No.
don't think he is yet, but he's on the
Not
path.
yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
he's got a ways to go. Yeah, he's only played 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a ways. What is he? 27.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's awful young.
Bad knees. Now he's got
The
bad knees.
running back. Like I said, the average career is 3.5 years for a running back.
Yep.
And he's got to make it to 30 or 31 now. We'll see what he does. First quarterback that's going to get benched this year. Will it be Daniel Jones?
No.
Will it be Ryan Tannehill?
That's
Tannehill might be
definitely
benched by
possibility.
halftime this week.
All right. Will it be Mitch Trubisky?
No.
No.
I got a
Yeah.
nomination.
Okay.
With the Lions quarterback.
Jared Goff. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He's the
Okay.
backup.
Where's the Lions backup?
Golf may be traded after this week.
Right. He could be gone.
He's the
He
backup.
could be gone. Huh?
He's their backup.
Who's the backup in Detroit? Oh wow. Let's see. They had they actually traded away a guy that they had last year. I don't have it on me here. Can you look it up?
I can look this up.
Detroit Lions backup QB is. I don't think Golf is going to get
He's gonna
benched.
get
Nate
benched.
I don't think
Studfield.
so. Who
Oh,
is that?
God.
Let me make sure I have this name right.
Yeah, you said
Nate
it right.
Studfeld.
Lee Stubfeld. Oh, okay.
Nate Studfeld.
Hey, Nate Sudfeld. He can't. Oh, he's a kid that played in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
he got booed off the field out there. Suds. They call him Suddy.
They went to Indiana.
I think Baker will get benched.
Oh, you think Mayfield's going to get benched in Carolina?
But not until after the other quarterbacks healed up and back.
Yeah. Who's their backup? The kid from USC.
Arnold.
Darnold?
Darnold's still hurt, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darnold's still hurt. I'm with you. I don't think they're going to, but I think somebody's going to get benched before that, though.
I have.
How about Lance? How about Trey Lance? Could he get benched?
No, they're
No.
all in on him. They are all in on him.
So you Dwayne? All right, they go to first. They go
They
to first.
bench him and he comes in and wins. What are they going to do?
They go
can't.
to-
They're just like the Ravens when they had Flacco and put
They
Lamar
go-
in there. They cannot
Right.
put him in.
How about this? They go the first 5 games and go 0-5. They
He
don't take
plays
him
the
out.
whole season.
They
Cannot. They
What-
cannot put him in there because if he
What do you
goes
think,
freaking
Harris?
10-5 and wins the Super Bowl, what are you going to do?
What do you think, Harris? If the 49ers start off 0-5, will they bench Lance?
No.
Tim,
No.
Mike,
They'll fire Shanahan first. No.
Bob.
I hate a great
No.
man.
I think they'll bench him. And the
I
only reason
don't.
I say
They can't.
the only reason I say that is they paying Garoppolo more money than him.
Right.
He's
That's
Or,
why they can't do
the
it.
second reason why they might do it is
Okay.
because they want to showcase him for trading him.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you know what? Garoppolo may be the guy they trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harbaugh wouldn't do it in Baltimore. You're not going to tell
Hello?
him Flacco
This is
couldn't have won that
scary.
playoff game.
You want him on your team, Harris?
Who?
Jimmy G?
I guarantee
Where's
you,
my
he'd win
helmet?
down there.
How about Trey Lance? What if Dallas said they wanted to go get Trey Lance now?
I'd rather see them pick up Kaepernick. And you know what? You have an owner out there that's just the one to do that too.
Yeah, just
Jerry-
crazy.
PR. He
Jerry
believes in that
World,
no bad
he
PR
does-
thing.
I can see him now. He picks up Kaepernick, and every game this year, the rest of the season, the Cowboys are kneeling during the anthem.
Yeah. How about Gino Smith? Any chance he gets benched?
No.
No, I didn't see
Not
it.
for Drew Lock.
Yeah, don't think so. I was just wondering. Let's
Did he
see.
play well last year? Looked good this week.
He did?
He played
I
pretty
thought
good.
he looked good.
What'd you say,
Okay.
Mike? Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked okay.
I didn't watch it.
Fields. Any chance Fields is going to get set down?
No.
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 No, they're positioning him.
Well, and the thing of it is, they don't have nothing behind him. He don't look over his shoulder like Lance could. Lance
Right.
to me is in a no-win situation.
Right.
To me, if I'm in 49ers, there ain't but two things you can do. If you keep it as is, you're telling the world, we're looking to go to the playoffs this year. Be damned. We don't care who likes what. And if that means we have to bench him to win with this guy, we'll do it. But don't be surprised if you see one of those two guys out the door by week 5. It wouldn't surprise, even by week 2.
Can
Until
someone-
Lance gets the memo, he don't have to watch film. You better look over his shoulder.
Yeah. Can someone find out what week the trade deadline is for the NFL?
Week
NFL
7, I believe.
Mid-October.
Either week
Okay.
6 or week 7.
Oh,
All right.
how about this? Larry Harris says, how about Jacoby Brissett in Cleveland getting benched?
Not for okay, if he pulls
Not
the same
for week 12. We're not talking about week 12 now. We're
No.
talking before that.
He
No.
would have to be
He's
3
the bad
interceptions
right
in
now.
the first quarter
Oh, okay.
in order to get benched.
Week 8 is the trade deadline, November 1st.
Okay.
Oh, Keith said on Good Morning Football and NFL Network, Dallas discussed picking up Cam Newton.
Ah!
Oh boy.
Oh, Jerry!
I'd rather have Kaepernick. I guess I have to write Jerry a letter.
November 1st. November
Yep,
1st
week
is the
8.
deadline.
The Tuesday following week 8 of the
All right, let me ask you this one. How about this one, Harris? You're Dallas GM. You can get Cam Newton. You can get Cam Newton, or you can get Jared Goff.
Oh, golf.
I agree. People are so down on Goff, but man, when has he ever had a whole lot of? As soon as he leaves in 49, the Rams, they go out here and start picking up everybody in the world. They had Cup.
I don't care who the quarterback was with the Rams last year.
Yeah.
They win that game regardless.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any professional quarterback last year that was out there, at least 20 of them could have went out there last year and won with that team. Cooper Kupp is probably the best receiver in the NFL right now.
Well, look,
Yeah.
I told
Him
you
and Jefferson.
No,
right now.
Jefferson.
Cooper Kupp was going to be MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jefferson.
I still
But-
think Kupp is the best, but
Cup
Jefferson-
overall, I think can be.
Yeah, Kupp can get 15, 16 catches in a game because he's just that type. He is a more
All around.
he's a
receiver,
more
what you're looking for.
flamboyant. I'll call him a more flamboyant guy than they had out there in New England a few years ago. What was it, New England kid that would catch 15, 18 passes?
Wes Welker?
Well, not Wes Welker, the other kid.
No.
Dan Amendola.
Yeah.
Oh,
Em-
Danny, yeah.
He would catch 10, 12 passes, but it'd only be for 100 yards.
Or Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman, that's the one I was talking about.
Edelman, that's
Edelman would catch 10 or 12 passes, be for 115 yards. If Kupp catches 10 or 15 passes, it's 200 yards because
Easy.
he's faster and I think he runs better routes. Kupp Cup is a
best
hell
route
of
runner in the league.
he is a good player. Hobbyist, what's going on? Hello, Rob and everyone. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Harris.
So, right now, the one team right now that you say, okay, I don't care what happens. This team sucks and they are bad. Michael.
The New York Jets.
Bob Bryant.
The
Not
Jets.
even Fire Ed can help them.
Dwayne.
I go with the team that plays in the same stadium, the Giants.
Giants. Harris.
I was going to say Giants.
Tim.
Despite the effort, maybe the Falcons.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with all three of you guys. I think between them, they don't win 8 games between the three of those teams. They suck ass.
I think 6 is a lot.
I'll take the Jets, though. I'll just take the Jets because their quarterback, his head is in la-la land. He just don't know what to hear.
The Jets will get 1 or 2 wins this week, though.
Hobbyist says the Jets are an easy bet. They also said on Good Morning Football that C.D. Lamb is not a number 1 receiver. Wow.
I can figure that. Yeah.
Wow.
I disagree.
But Noah Brown's played better. Granted, he made a NFL career catching 3 touchdown passes against Oklahoma in one game, and did do diddly poo squat the rest of the time at Ohio State.
And better than CD Lamb.
Now, upsets of the week. College football. Let's go back to them. We'll look at them, and then I'll turn everybody loose here. Georgia, and then chance they lose South Carolina. Michigan, and then chance they lose Connecticut. I'm just talking about straight up losing now. I'm not talking about not covering.
Right. Yeah, no.
Oklahoma, can Nebraska pull that upset? Baylor, can Texas State beat them? Oregon, can BYU pull the upset? Because that would be an upset.
Yes.
Okay. Mike says yes. Tim says yes.
I
Harris
like Oregon,
says yes.
but
Bob Bryant. Ole Miss, can Georgia Tech pull that upset?
Someone bet Georgia Tech. So
Can Auburn beat Penn State?
maybe.
Unfortunately, yes.
Louisiana Monroe, can they beat Alabama?
No.
Not unless Alabama has a crash.
Liberty,
And then they still may not score.
Liberty, can they beat Wake Forest? The only way I see Liberty could beat Wake Forest, that quarterback at Wake Forest has been hurt. He'd have to get hurt early. If he's healthy, man, they go score 40 or 50 points. Anybody see Liberty winning that game?
I don't see that unless they bring back the quarterback they lost last year.
Right, yeah. Toledo, any chance against Ohio State? No. Okay. Texas Tech, can they beat? You know what? That's a team. Texas Tech may be able to beat NC State. They're going to have to stop. They got to slow down their passing game. I don't know if they're necessarily going to win that game. I know NC State's 9.5-point favorites, but
Defense.
Does anybody really, really like Texas Tech?
I might.
To straight up win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Akron, the Acorns, Akron, the Zips. Can they go
the Kangaroos.
Can they go into Tennessee and actually beat them?
No,
I don't think so either. How about this one? Michigan State is not favored. They're going to Washington. I like Michigan State in this ball game going to Washington. Anybody else?
Yeah.
It's a hat because of the running game.
Yeah. Pitt's 11-point favorites against Western Michigan in Western Michigan. They're going to Western Michigan.
Oh,
but
wow.
Yeah, they are. They're traveling. That's what I heard.
And that's your ball game. Guardians win 3-1. That's 5 in a row for the Guardians.
Wow. Does anybody see Western Michigan beating Pitt?
No.
They might get within the 10, 5, 8 points, but I don't think they win. South Florida, do they actually pull the upset against the Gators?
No.
I don't think so either. UTSA, I know a lot of people picked them. Do they actually outright beat the Longhorns?
Why not?
Why not? I don't think.
Why not?
Why not?
Him? I don't.
Yeah, I don't think they win, but I can see within a touchdown.
Not in Austin. I just don't think so. What do you think, Harris?
No.
I'll be back,
No,
guys.
I don't think so. Louisiana Tech, can they go into the Clemson den? Can they go into the den in Clemson and Louisiana Tech beat Clemson straight up? I don't think so either. Miami. Can Miami go to Texas A&M?
Bye, Michael.
Yeah.
Can Miami actually march into A&M and beat them? I mean, A&M got beat. Who's that beat them last week? Georgia Southern? Who beat A&M?
I don't remember.
Appalachia did, didn't they?
Huh?
App State beat A&M.
Oh, that's right, Appalachian State.
Yep.
They went into Texas A&M and beat them. Can Miami do the same thing? I think they have a chance.
Sure.
I think they can legit win.
Yep.
What do you think, Dwayne?
Yep. I sure do.
Harris.
Yeah.
San Diego State going to Utah. I don't think they're going to
No.
beat them. Utah. They get their tails on their shoulders now. USC, Fresno State. I think USC is a lot better. I don't think they're going to lose that one.
No.
What do you guys think?
I think USC has a chance of that. They're going to start trying now to prove they belong in the Big Ten.
Yeah. What do you think, Tim? Can San Diego State beat Utah?
No.
Can Fresno State beat USC?
No chance.
No. So I really think if I'm going with one of my picks here, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to say Michigan State pulls the upset special against Washington. That's my favorite. I know we also picked BYU against Oregon. Oregon's a 4-point favorite. They're at home, and Michigan State is only a 2-point dog at Washington. But other than that, I don't know if I really see any big upsets. Auburn could beat Penn State, and I actually picked them. But I think that could be actually a push. I think Penn State may win that by a field goal, but
Now, if there's an upset I'd like to see, I don't think we stand a chance of seeing, will be South Carolina beating Georgia.
Yeah,
I'd love to see it, but it ain't going to happen.
I don't think so either. I tell you what, would it be? I mean, I know there's some Oklahoma fans in the world. Would it be bad if we really actually saw Nebraska come back from the ashes and win this week at home against Oklahoma? I mean, that would be a feel-good story because
You know what, though? It's very well possible. Let's face it, especially at the college level, when they get rid of a coach, those players step it up because they're worried about losing their scholarship.
yeah, who would like to see? Who would actually like when they sit there and watch Oklahoma and Nebraska? Who in here is actually going to root? I'm going to be rooting for Nebraska this week.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just they reminisce about the old days when it used to be close. I still
and it's Trev Alberts. He should be on the front row this week and watching this game and be like,
yeah,
why not? So, hey,
if anybody loses and if App State can roll against Troy, don't be shocked if App State's in the top 25 next week. They were barely below.
Yeah.
Here's one for you we didn't cover because neither team's ranked. Towson University, West Virginia.
West Virginia's what? Aren't they 0-2?
Yeah, and Towson is 2-0, but consider the schedule they're playing though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can Towson go into West Virginia and win?
No.
I don't think so. What do you think?
Because the one game was the overtime game in week 1, right, against Pitt.
Correct.
So
I like West Virginia.
Yeah, there's no line on that game either.
Yeah.
No.
I like West Virginia in that game. And I think any of us would have picked, I don't know, Harris, would you pick West Virginia to win that game straight up?
I'd take West Virginia.
Yeah. I think probably 3 touchdowns. I think they'll probably win. They keep a lot of track and field guys on their, especially their return teams and stuff. They have some fast guys, but they always have the butterfingers. I don't know what's wrong with that deal. They always so many fumbles up there. I don't know.
Now, is Notre Dame's coach on a hot seat if he loses this week?
No, not for the first week or first year. Not for first year.
I say he's got to be. I say
when does the Notre Dame team start at 0-2?
Whoa. he's lost his first 3 games as
Right.
coach. But yeah,
Correct. He lost the bowl game.
right, and
Okay,
then he's lost
but you
his
know
first
what?
2.
I don't see how they could put that on him.
Yeah,
I know he's a head
yeah,
coach for it. But
I
I don't see how
understand that.
you put on
Right.
him.
But this team this year
It's him.
losing to Marshall.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Right. It was a great performance against Ohio State. Who has Notre Dame got this week?
I just had it. Wait a minute.
By the way, while you're thinking of that, TBS should go back to doing the Sunday baseball games.
Yeah.
This Tuesday night crap, that's not a night to have baseball on your network.
Who likes Aikman and company on Monday Night Football?
I don't mind them.
Didn't really watch it. I really don't care I'd rather have them over the Mannings.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I like a new group Fox has on Sunday, so I like it. I like it pretty good.
Who's their number 1 now?
It's
I
2
didn't watch it this Sunday.
2 no-name guys. One of them is an ex-player. What is he? What is it?
I like the Mannings if they just let them talk football instead of having guests on there and being
Fox's
stupid.
NFL crew now.
Notre Dame is home against Cal this week.
They should be able to pull that.
Yeah.
2-0 Cal, 0-2 Notre Dame.
If they lose this week, there will be rumblings in South Bend to get rid of him. I'm not going to say they're going to get rid of him. But how much of a line can they let him go? Can they let him go 5 games into the season and be 0-4? I don't know.
Well,
Notre Dame.
The other thing they got to think of, and I'm sure the alumni have this on their mind, how many of these kids did he recruit?
Right.
That
plays a part in it.
He might have 7 to 10 guys in there that he talked to after the bowl season. But I doubt it.
But the one problem we have here is Naked Tail Riley from Jacksonville. He has said he would like one day to perhaps coach at Notre Dame.
Right.
What's his name? The Jacksonville Joker.
Urban Meyer?
Urban Meyer, yeah. He has mentioned that if it was a job that was going to put him back into college football, it would not be Ohio State and it would not be Alabama. It would be Notre Dame.
I don't see him going back into a college sideline again.
Probably not. But let me ask you this though. Let just kind of like the NASCAR did today, and I'll bring that up in a second. Let's just say you are the AD at Notre Dame, and you were to get in touch with him and say, look, we will pay you $12 million a year. We will give you 6 years for $72 million. You'll be making more than Saban. We will pay you the $12 million. The money's not a big deal. That's the one thing Notre Dame has going for it. Money's not an issue there. But let's just say you're the AD, and you go to him, and he says, $72 million, 6 years? I'll do it if that job opens up. Do you have the nuts to get rid of your coach and say, bye-bye, sayonara, we'll give you your $14 million, get the hell out the door, and we're bringing in Urban Meyer? Do they have the balls to do it? If there is
No.
If there is a school that does have nuts to do it, it is Notre Dame, but I don't know if they have that or not because
I don't think there's a school in the country, period.
Larry Harris says, I like having Melissa Stark back on the sidelines on Sunday nights. Yeah. I like watching the Mannings on Monday nights, and they will be back on week 3. Greg Olson is one of the Greg
Olson is the
Greg Olson is what he's one of I like him. I love Buck and Aikman on Monday night. Yeah, I would prefer him on Monday nights because look.
I hate Buck altogether.
I can't stand on CBS. I can't stand him.
Oh, Tony fucking Romo.
Yeah, I can't stand
like
him.
him.
Oh, I can't stand him.
Put
either.
him in the NBC booth. That way we know on a Sunday night I can turn the TV off. But I love watching the AFC games.
I got news for you.
And they generally have the AFC. I don't
I'm
like
at the point now. If I watch football, baseball, or anything on TV, the volume is down, and I'm playing on the computer. I watch the game. The announcers don't know. I don't care who they are, whether they play the game or not, especially with baseball. These guys don't know the fucking rules.
Does anybody miss Tom Brookshire and the one that drank himself to death? What was his name?
Not Pat Summerall. He didn't drink
Pat
himself.
Summerall and Tom Brookshire.
Summerall didn't drink himself to death. He got himself clean.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He was a mess there for 20 years though.
Yes,
but it was Summerall and Brookshire used to work
well,
at
the
CBS.
problem is you're talking to a generation that, well, except maybe for a couple of us that were Madden and Summerall.
I like Summerall and Brookshire better than I did Summerall and Madden. Summerall and Brookshire, they were so good. I can remember NFL Today with the Greek. You had Musburger
growing up. Yep.
And you had
Give me the Greek.
Irv
Cross. You had Jane Kennedy, and you had who was the other chick? It was Miss America.
Phyllis
George. Phyllis George. Yeah.
Yeah, and back then, it always you had the opening segment with O.J. Simpson running through the airport.
Yeah. and then what I liked every week was this: offense, defense, special teams, intangibles, and then they would always do their picks individually, each one, and they never backed down. They always said who they thought was going to win. They didn't run through 9 guys on NBC. All right,
Kirk Gowdy's another one, Larry. Yeah,
I like Kirk Gowdy. I really did. I'll tell you another guy I liked. Who was the one that used to work the Orange Bowl?
Oh, are you talking about Don Criqui?
Don Criqui. He was so good on NBC. He would work a lot of the Miami games. He would work a lot. Yeah. He worked
a lot. Well, the thing was I didn't realize was that Merlin Olsen was on CBS before he got to NBC.
Stand Merlin Olsen. Sure.
Yeah, I want a big Merlin Olsen fan either.
I like
but the thing is, though, is that Dick Enberg was also in a class of his own.
Yeah.
How about Howard Cosell?
I like Howard and Meredith.
He knew his shit. He knew his shit.
I liked him and Danny Dan arguing all the time.
Oh no, it was in Beatles Eternalities.
And how about Jim Simpson? Jim Simpson was great. I remember him.
Can I throw this out about Howard Cosell? We threw his name up in Beatles Eternalities chat last night. If you don't follow, he's a more old school baseball guy.
Okay.
But Howard Cosell, I cannot watch any of the games in the 70s that he did, especially when he goes, goodbye, when freaking Reggie Jackson's about to do something that hasn't been done since Babe fucking Ruth and hit 3 home runs in a World Series game. Shut the fuck up. Let me call the home run, and then you can talk for however long it takes for, Reggie to run the bases.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Larry Harris, Charlie Jones. Charlie Jones and Dan Fouts. I actually like Dan Fouts too. I don't think he's bad. I can listen to Dan Fouts. There's certain ones that can call games and just look like it.
I like Todd Christensen when he was there.
I like Todd Christensen too. Yes, he was good.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, he was real good.
But the one that I never understood why somebody got rid of, Sterling Sharp was fantastic at ESPN.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was good.
I never understood. Shannon's got his niche. He's got his little show on Fox.
I like Shannon, but I can't understand him. I need a translator most of the time.
That's right. I got 84 tooths in it. Yeah. I want you to see every one of them I got.
I swear the Broncos used him for the emblem.
John Elway is the one I always call Horseface.
Bruh. My wife gives me a hard time when I do it. I'll go in the other room once in a while and say, you know what? I'm ready to show all 84 of my teeth, just like the piano. I'm going to fix to play it.
And Sterling was so well spoken, you know.
Shannon, no, I'm with you. Shannon was a little bit over the damn top sometimes. He was just.
Like I say, I like him, but
yeah,
you need a translator.
Use subtitles.
Sometimes he sound like Bullwinkle on Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Exactly.
Yeah. Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat again. All right. Before anybody else gets a chance to, I want to thank Mr. Harris Jessup for coming on here tonight.
Thank you, Harris.
I'm just glad to be back.
We had milk cartons looking for your ass, and we had not found you. And I finally got in touch with you. And he said, "I'm good tonight, Rob. I got a pizza right here, and I'm not going anywhere." And that was friggin' 2:00 today. I was like, "Shit, I love to come on 2:00 and stay on with 10 hours." Rob,
I'll tell you what. I don't know if this pizza place is outside of the area called G's New York Pizza. And I'm going to tell you what, I've had a pizza from a lot of places down here. This place puts everybody to shame, man.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Now,
on a 1 to 10
is it as
scale,
good as is it as good as Baltimore pizza?
Oh, it's better.
Oh, really?
Now,
my.
Dwayne, you may know Pizza John's in Essex, back over Neck Road. I don't know if you've been there or not.
No, haven't.
This place has almost the best pizza in the state of Maryland.
Wow.
This place puts them to shame.
My favorite pizza around here is Rocky's.
How close are you, Harris? Are you within 20 miles of it?
Oh, this one, 5.2 miles.
Awesome.
And you know how I found them? I found them while I was working doing Uber Eats.
Oh, okay. A lot of times you walk inside and smell a place, you know how good you are. Sean says, Rob, you said Scott Frost was going to get fired. He had to. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. They had two choices. They could have kept him for 2 more games, lost 2 more games, and went 1-4. Gave him
$8 million.
Huh?
Saved $8 million.
$7.5 million.
If I'm a taxpayer in Nebraska, I ain't happy. That's the only problem. They act like these schools are privately funded. That's taxpayers' money they're giving away. Most of the time, your highest paid public servants is your head coach. Man.
Yeah, you don't want to get me started on payments to athletes, coaches, ADs, all that.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, the ownership of franchises ruined the freaking economy. Period.
Let me ask this question. You either thumbs up or thumbs down. The Cleveland Browns, by signing their quarterback to that huge contract, has made signing quarterbacks has made it just an awful situation. You either agree with me or either you're saying, no, Rob, I think they're actually getting what they deserve.
Yes, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. See Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
They've ruined it. I mean,
I
look
agree.
at the franchise. Look, Dallas is going to franchise Prescott next year. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, but that franchise tag's going to cost them probably about $12 million more than it should.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
At least it's not a long-term contract.
You see,
you franchise him that 1 year, he ain't going to worry about the long-term contract.
Now the thing of it is this is what's crazy. Lamar Jackson, yes, I give him all the props in the world. Way back when, a few years ago, he got the MVP.
That was his rookie year.
He wants 200. He turned down
guaranteed. That's
he
the whole
turned
problem.
down a $250 million contract. He
wants it
turned
100%
it down.
guaranteed.
He wants
He's going to
200.
get 300, guarantee it.
Better not. Better not. I'm so happy they didn't sign him.
So Harris, does Baltimore sign him to a multi-year contract before the end of the year? Yes or no?
No, they're going to franchise him next year. The Cleveland Browns did him a favor.
Dwayne?
No, I hope not.
Yeah. You know what? The thing of it is, though, teams don't mind franchising even at $30 million. as long as they know the next year they don't have to worry about him again.
Exactly.
If he gets hurt, franchise
Yep.
is the best thing can happen to a team. Tim, what do you think? Will Lamar Jackson get the big contract before the end of the year?
No.
I don't think so. What do you think, Bob?
No.
I don't think so either.
Well,
I don't think-
Lamar's already said he's done negotiating until the season's over.
Yeah.
I hope somebody else jumps up and signs him. It hurt my feelings.
Dwayne, they're not going to have the chance.
No, I
They
hope
will not
do.
have the chance. The Ravens will franchise him next year.
I think you're right, but I hope somebody jumps up and throws a bunch
And
of money at him.
Lions-
And the problem you have is the money that the Browns are throwing around right now.
All he is a playoff quarterback. He's
The
going
Lions-
to get you to the playoffs, and he's going to lose every stinking year. He
The
ain't
Lions-
never getting you to the big game.
The Lions and the Falcons are the two teams I'm watching this year.
Here's a trivia question. What
Because-
quarterback the Ravens drafted #1 won a Super Bowl in his first 3 years, and it ain't number fucking 8. I'll tell you that.
Flacco.
What was your
Yeah,
question?
and if Flacco had the backing the media gives this golden boy,
Yeah.
he would have loved it down there. Every time Flacco was on the sidelines losing by 3 points, he was, oh, look at him, unemotional.
Well, you know what?
He just
Let's-
doesn't care.
Wait, let's go back
This
to
bum can throw
Flacco.
4 interceptions, and they blame it on the freaking receiver for not catching the ball.
Hey, look, the Ravens had what should have been a franchise quarterback before Flacco with Kyle Bowler. Okay, they let management ruin that man.
But they didn't have a line. And the same
That
thing
too.
happened with Flacco. The line got
Well,
the shits. near the end.
I think Bowler is. I gotta be careful how I say this. Not as an all-around player, but Bowler was a better pocket presence quarterback than Jackson.
Well, Jackson's not a pocket
Jackson,
presence quarterback.
I'll put it
because
bluntly. Jackson is
if-
not a
if he-
He
quarterback.
can't
If
throw
he-
the football.
if he had to
Jackson's the
survive-
best running back in football.
right, he's the best running quarterback in the football.
He's the best running back in football.
Yeah.
I'll tell
if
you
he-
that. He's an awesome running
If
back.
he had to survive 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage and 4 yards each side of him in a pocket, he would go 0-17.
He's
He
one of
can-
the.
Well,
I'll
I'm
say
with
it this
you.
way. He's
bad.
one of the worst quarterbacks. The more time you give him, the worse he is back there.
And the thing
I'll-
is,
I'll
he
tell
was
you
not
what.
that bad. He was not that bad in Louisville. Louisville let him throw
You
the
can't read
football.
a defense.
Hey.
You cannot read a defense.
You know what? No, hey, with
not.
with
You're
with
going
the
to.
injuries Dallas is dealing with right now,
I got it.
okay, they put Pollard and Elliott back here together and just snap.
Win.
Let one of them run, one of them throw. You know what? You don't need a quarterback. You got a two-headed monster right there.
Yeah.
I'll take a quarterback and put Lamar in the backfield as a running back, and you got a hell of a team.
Yeah. And the thing of it is, if you want to have him run wide and throw the ball 2 times a game, you can do
Right?
that.
You
But-
can run the Wildcat with him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Wait,
but-
didn't we have a game like that last year where a team only threw the ball 3 times?
Might have been, yeah.
yeah, I want to say it was even Baltimore that. Yeah,
I remember it was a bad weather game.
It was
New England,
no,
maybe.
it was that windy game. The Patriots did it.
Yes.
New England.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they threw the ball 3 times
and they won.
and
they
won the game.
Yeah.
That was a
And
Monday Night
everybody
Football
saying
game,
you
wasn't
can't
it?
win, you
I
can't win, you
believe
can't
so,
win,
yes,
you can't
Dwayne.
win running in
Yeah.
football in the NFL anymore. Wrong.
Right. But you can't win. You can't win with your quarterback running 20 times in a game every
Oh.
week, because I'll tell you why. Somebody's going to ring my bell, and that's what's going to happen.
Well, I'll
That's
say this, though. He is good at avoiding big hits.
Yeah.
He has
but I-
impressed me with that. I
but that-
cannot
that's-
knock him for that.
That's Buffalo's problem.
Yeah.
That's Buffalo's problem.
Well, you know
Buffalo-
what?
that kid from
Flacco
Buffalo
hasn't
can't
been the
keep doing
same. Flacco was never the same after that hit on that Thursday night game with Miami when he
Yeah.
got knocked out.
Yeah.
Flacco was ruined from that point on.
2 or 3 years ago, I'd have took Flacco over him. I wouldn't now. But
Well,
2
yeah, I
or 3
would've
years
taken-
ago, if Flacco had that offensive line he had the year he was Mr. MVP and all that, Flacco would have won some freaking playoff
Yeah.
games.
But
Keith
that's
said Mills
following
might be the best
season-
quarterback. Yeah. Mills
That
might be the
following
best.
season, though, Dwayne, remember he had that cheap shot against him on the Ravens sideline going
Right.
in with Miami,
Yep.
and that was the end of him. He was done. He has not been the same quarterback ever since.
Will Nebraska hire a regular coach this season, or do you think they're going to stick with interim?
Interim.
Interim the rest of the year. There's no
Dwayne
such
says
time.
Tim.
It'd have to be done within the next week or two. If it's not, then they
When's their
go.
bye week? They'd have to have a bye week quick.
Right. They got a bye week after this week.
Do they? Then it's possible, but I don't think
Possible.
I don't think so either. I'm with you. I think they're going to keep an interim tag, keep him on it this year. And if
Yeah,
they go, let's say
I think they keep him there because they don't know what's going to be out there in the off season.
right. And the fact is, there could be a couple of coaches that, how do we say, they trip over their own pecker, as they say. They get in trouble at that school, but it's not to the extent to where, oh, wow, look at just scraped up on the door here. Will Urban Meyer get a job?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Let's give him another year, maybe two. If he can stay clean, he might. We'll see what happens.
Well, the question is there a school's alumni that will allow it? No.
I don't know. Guess what? If they see the letter W and a big flag going up every week after a football game, and they know they've won a football game, I'm telling you, you've got so many people out there.
I think it has to be a Southern school that's
happen.
the religion, and they need to win, and they don't care what cost.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it'll be
somebody else.
SEC
Somebody
school,
else
but I
west,
don't
like
see
UCLA. UCLA would be that team because they're willing to pay.
Well,
And
USC, UCLA's
don't
always
really-
hired guys that are in trouble.
Yeah, USC got the guy from Oklahoma. They went and got him, and they paying him a
Who was that? Stoops?
Yeah. No, not Stoops. Let's see, is it Stoops? He's not the coach here. No,
Lincoln
the guy,
Riley.
huh?
Not Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley. That's who's at USC.
Yeah, that's who's at USC. Yeah.
Yeah, Lincoln Riley came from
He came from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
He gets Oklahoma, yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
came from Oklahoma. Yeah. So he left Oklahoma to go to USC and got a king's ransom. Trust me. Don't think for a second. If UCLA had a chance to sign Urban Meyer, they'd do it. If Texas had that chance, they'll do it. If Oklahoma had the chance, they might still would do it now. I'm telling you. There's so many teams. And then we're talking about Saban. Saban in 2 years may be gone. Would Alabama open it up for if there ever was a team that would open it up for anybody, Alabama's that team.
I don't think they go to the devil.
I don't know. I'm telling you.
I think they'd hire one of his
assistants,
trees. Yeah,
one of his
one
old
of the guys
assistants.
off the tree.
Yeah, we'll see. It's interesting, but don't be surprised if Urban Meyer ends up
I
somewhere.
actually like him.
You like who?
I like Meyer. I like
I do
the
too.
heads.
I don't think he was a pro coach. I don't think he was an NFL coach. But man, I tell you, recruiting, shit.
And nowadays, a lot of
I'll
what
put
he
him
was
up against-
probably doing that was illegal is legal now.
And the fact is, you put him in the ACC and let him recruit for 2 years. He could go to a team like Virginia Tech. He could go to Boston College. He could go to Syracuse. And I'm telling you, he can make a powerhouse out of him to where Clemson wishes they had him. I'm going to tell you, you give him 2 years to get his players in there, and all hail.
I'll tell you a team that would take him. And that's the Hurricanes. They're
I
back
believe
down
they
to
would.
Florida.
If it don't work out with this coach they got now, but their coach now they really, really like, and he was a player there. Is it Mario Cristobal?
Cristobal, yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That
they
might
like
be,
him. They like him. So we'll see
But
what happens.
let me play devil's advocate here, okay?
Okay.
You're sitting back as last year a sophomore or junior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You see what this guy's done.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to play for him?
Well, let's put it.
If I was making it in the NFL, I'd play for him.
Throw it this way. Suppose it was your son.
Louise.
Suppose it's your son,
Sorry.
and he's 18 years old. He's a 4-star quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
and he can go to 3 or 4 schools. Urban Meyer is a coach at Kentucky. Urban Meyer's a coach at Kentucky, and he's getting in touch with you and says, I will start him day one. I will start your son day one. Harris, would you let your son go there?
Probably not.
Dwayne.
Most likely.
Tim.
Got a good track record of putting guys in the NFL.
In a
But
heartbeat. If my kid was a 4-star recruit, in a damn heartbeat, I'd have him there. You better believe it.
by the way, what my reaction was Judge put one in the light stands in left field. 57.
Really?
Yeah, he did that earlier tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, so he got 2 on the night.
Oh, he's done got 2 now. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, they just hit one in the light stand.
Good.
Game's on TBS if you want to watch.
Oh, okay.
That's why
Well,
I said I don't like TBS having baseball on a Tuesday.
Well,
But I
guess
guess
what?
I understand why they have to do it.
2 hours, 35 minutes, and bruh, I've held you all hostage. If you've been here with me this long,
Thank you for those in the chat for sticking around.
yes, if you guys have hung around with us for that long, the shackles are loose. Have fun. Go eat pizza. Go do whatever you can. If you didn't watch the beginning of the video, Harris took all his clothes off and said, come back here, little bitch. But no. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch the whole 2 hours and 35 minutes. Bob Bryant, he was out on his deck and he was showing it off. Dwayne Martz turned his back to the video and said, I'm not talking to you anymore. Tim ate 3 apples, put one on his head, and the guy shot it off his head. And earlier, my wife took the headsets and said, bruh, you're so full of shit. So one of those things are fact. Maybe all 5 of them are. I don't know. 2 hours, 35 minutes into it. I want to thank you all for joining us. Harris, we want you back.
I'll be back
next week.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, my Tuesdays are clear for at least a few weeks.
All right, good. And Little Bastard showed up, said Keith. You all have a great evening. Look, Tim says, watch your money. I say open your wallet and then go to the bank too and pull some more out and bet on these games, and you're going to be a rich SOB. If not, if you in fact lose your computer, you will forget this channel and you'll forget all about us and you will go to the poorhouse. So don't forget, either way, don't be crazy and bet all your money on it. But put a few bucks on our locks.
Don't bet every game.
Our locks will do pretty good this week. You all have a great week. God bless. Use YouTube for what it should be for. Positive, not negative. And support Harris's channel. Support Dwayne's channel. He's got a YRL coming back up pretty soon. I'm hoping Tim gets a channel rocking. Oh, Tim's got a channel rocking. But as Tim finished as Cleveland Indians replay.
No, I'm not even at the All-Star break.
You're not at the All-Star break yet?
I've done like game 82, I think.
And your last
when you posted was 82.
Don't tell us who won. Your last game was Cleveland or who was at Cleveland?
Oh, that was the Tampa Bay game.
Tampa Bay at Cleveland.
Yep.
Tampa Bay at Cleveland.
Yeah, and I haven't been on my channel since April.
Yeah, Harris has been missing. He's been putting 10,000 miles on his car, and he's been delivering pizzas, and that's why he had the pizza he had tonight. I actually got a picture of it, guys. Yeah, let me show it to you guys. You guys know. And Harris is yet to meet Travis, so we got to get these two guys in the same room at one time. Travis is a trip. Harris is a trip. So there we go. That's Harris's pizza tonight. Looked like it had maybe a little bit of pineapple in it.
Yeah, ham, pineapple, pepperoni, onion, and extra cheese.
Okay.
Had me until you said onion.
Do what?
He had me until he said onion.
I can't do nothing with onions either. I really can't. But I'm not a big pineapple.
Neither can anybody else here. That's why I did it.
You and Dave Gardner get along. I think that's all we got to say about that.
And on that note, we are heading out, folks. You all have a great night. God bless.
Be safe, everybody.
Pops is home from the hospital. He took a fall 2 nights ago, but he's still hanging in there. Tough bird. So you guys, I'll try to have him on here pretty soon. Have a good one. God bless. Bye-bye, guys.
See ya.
Have a good one.